Always no as the character. So as you merged, it would be east. East, you'd be looking to the waterfall. West, you'd be looking. Now remember, you guys did emerge around here, and that's fairly exact.
Okay.
Because you do emerge once you're descending, you're going through gullies and ravines, but once in a while you can clamber up and look and go, holy cow, look at the valley. You do get a view at this point, and you can recall what you had seen earlier.
I don't know. What do you got? Is up for some adventure? Go towards the left and kind of go towards the ruins. Maybe make our way towards the ruins and maybe those stairs into the ridge.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Right on. Who's in front? I'm going to have to review this again because we got a new party member. And of course, you guys, everybody knows her except for Nestor, who is, and as well, there's a Minotaur that had a bit of a nervous moment there, Heather.
Okay.
There's a 7'7" Minotaur that apparently is part of the group now. And he grins at you and goes and shakes your hand in this huge, hairy palm. I'm Rock. Rock Torak. My friends call me Rock.
Rock, what is over here? What is that we see down towards the lake? Is that a tower? Does someone live there?
Whoever would have some sort of military background and can make an intelligence check or wisdom.
No, I've got a background, but
yeah,
my guy's not all that wise. But let's try it. I'll try the wisdom check.
So the rest of you, it looks like there's a structure there. It's a rectangular, multi-storied, probably military.
Okay, looks like I made it. I made my wisdom check.
You're like thinking wait a minute, and you got a glimpse before the fogs rolled in again and such, right? And the weather, and you're like, that's dwarven engineering. You just made it from the arches and the style. There was a dwarf enclave near your lands, and you'd visited it and such, and seen the similar stuff.
Yeah, I definitely recognize that. That's dwarven handiwork.
Yeah, whoever made that tower. And now you think of it, the steps too, they have that uniform, perfect angle, and they even cut through sections they didn't need to make the stairs that more perfect with minimal changes. Possibly dwarven to make too. This might have originally been inhabited by dwarves, this valley. And so you guys went to the left, right? Or east toward the waterfall? You travel for about a mile, and could you guys roll an 8-sided die for me, please?
Brad, you want to roll? Or somebody? Heather?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. You get close to that waterfall and you start to hear it. And you can see the lake, and it's quite large. The lake is probably near a mile wide, and the waterfall is close to a mile wide. And it's a sheet of water. And you can see that there's a fjord that goes right near the edge. And it appears to go across.
Tricky.
And the trail actually goes into there. And to your left, you see that there's this lake. It's not frozen. There's a lot of mist in the valley in the second tier. Your visibility is very cut there. It's a mysterious tier, and you guys don't get a good feeling from it.
How firm is the path? I'm just curious.
Well, you could check the fjord, right? It's actually not that deep, and the water's been thinned out so much, you know what I mean, that it's not deep and it's not that strong. And whoever's front, if you want, I'm not going to script it. Go ahead. Who's in front, by the way?
I'll say I'm in front.
Well, just hold on now. That's in a military situation, right?
Okay. How sure-footed do you think the Minotaur is from what we've observed?
Quite. Do we have a ranger? I don't think we do at this point, do we?
Mm.
Let's ask Rock. Rock, do you know the best way down to get over to the ruins?
Shakes his head, but he steps into the water on the fjord, and he goes in he walks along sure-footed, and about 50 feet in, and the water swirls around his hooves. He looks back and snorts and shoots out a line of snot out of his right nostril.
Snurg.
It seems secure. I don't sense any danger. And he's looking around, making sure. It's strange shallow, though.
Would you let us tie a rope around you? Oh, we don't have. Do we have a rope, or did we bring?
No,
it?
we had to leave it unless you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had a rope to secure you, but Rock. if you
The
go-
backpack that we picked up had 50 feet of rope in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we used that to climb down from the nest.
Right. Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a magical rope.
You
Okay,
guys
one
actually
sec.
have about 15
Well-
feet of rope, I guess.
let's just tell Rock if he's going to go first, he has to be very careful. Don't move too.
Okay, make
slow.
a charisma check, Longinus.
Okay.
And he looks in the eye. So,
Ooh,
good night.
Of course, I missed it.
You actually missed it?
I think so. Hold on. I think so.
Oh, I think you just got. Don't you have 18
I
charisma?
have a 17 charisma and I rolled an 18.
Oh.
He goes, well, I leave. I'm alone then. And he turns around and goes across, though. And it's all safe. You can all come. And he's going off down the
Alright.
water, and he's moving quick. And he's going out of sight. Like he seems a bit like, no, actually, I shouldn't have even made you roll. Nothing actually went bad. I was going to have an actual connection happen there, but he just gives you a nod and goes, all right, and he's off.
Okay, well, we can do like a close line formation. So if anybody gets in any kind of trouble, we can save them. If
All right.
wash
Wait,
away.
Rock, wait for us, Rock. Wait. Our friend's legs don't move too fast.
We'll follow in line.
And you guys tramp along, and it's a long way, and the mist from the north interferes with your sight a bit, but eventually you do get a majestic view again of the valley below, and you can really start to make out a few more details. And you can see right down below you is this marshland. It's very moist that the waterfall seems to just splash into and then disperse. Like there's no river. The water just goes into the marshland.
Yeah, I
So
was just noticed that. I'm like, where's the river?
Oh no, yeah, it's done. And then it coalesces in the lake and then spills out the south side of that, but that's miles away. The scale is huge on this, remember. So
Mhm.
down below you is this wicked looking marsh, but you can make out a slight definition perhaps of some trail that goes through it. And Rack looks back and he waves. All right, I see the other side. And sure enough, he points, and you guys look, and the keen-sighted could see that the waterfall finally along. It's an amazing, beautiful sight, though, by the way. Everybody's just like really enjoying yourselves. The morning's been great. You guys did have some rations you found in the nest, and you ate and so on. And you're taking it in, and everyone's like really keen. And you give a sigh of relief as you realize that nothing attacked you or anything dangerous happened. As you were slightly exposed, because there were points where you were like 8-10 feet from the edge of the waterfall, and a couple of you walked out and looked, and it was like that. What's that waterfall in Brazil where it's just super duper long, and there's parts where you can go out on the rocks and look over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's down deep and far, and it's gorgeous, and you guys are all in high spirits. Anyone want to comment on that and use that to inspire anybody or whatnot? That's a
I'm not a poet.
playable moment.
I'm not a warrior poet.
No, he's that's true. Trained to fight.
We should ask Rock, does he see the path that Am I ask him if he sees what I see? Is that a path through the marsh?
Now, his eyesight is pretty keen, actually, on the ocean and whatnot. His kind. Yeah, look, it's like a track on the ocean, awake. I see it. It's where the foliage and the scrub kind of, it's been cursed, some trail perhaps. Good eye.
Is there any cover on either side that might conceal an ambush or anything?
Now, right now, you guys are way up above. You're 2,000 feet up, overlooking that. You're still on the waterfall, which is huge, epic. And when it splashes down below, it creates quite a mist and stuff. It's hard to make out detail. That's all you could see. So you guys progress. And you're on dry land before you know it. You come out of the waterfall, and you guys are shaking off and stuff and drying a bit. And up ahead, Rock, he went up about a couple hundred more feet cautiously, and he's poking, and he waves back. And he goes, the trail, it starts cutting down beside the waterfall.
Ah, good. We're starting to wonder how we were going to get down.
Well, at least we're making some.
Oh, you're underwater there, Nestor. You're going to have to restart. Right? I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second, guys. I'll let you guys play this.
So it looks like we finally found a way down off this level, but we need to find a plan through that next level. It looks like there's a lot of marsh and swamp down there. That's not usually friendly territory to try and walk through.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's any possibility we could walk around the edge, like around like this way, like through here, maybe. Unless it's too steep or something, but there might be solid land all along there.
That's a possibility. Maybe at the bottom of this this trail down, there might be a trail too. We'll have to check when we get down there.
Yeah, it seems like somebody at some point kind of built roads and trails through here. So
maybe before we get all the way to the bottom, when we're a couple hundred feet up instead of this far up, we can take a look at the immediate vicinity and see if we can see a discernible trail out there.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let me actually, I'm on a different map. Let me look at your map a minute, and I'll give you a little shot where you guys exactly are. If you guys want to zoom in, you guys are now.
Yeah, that's about where I figured.
Yeah.
And the trail appears to, it just goes steeply down, and you notice it's a bit of a dangerous trail. You'll have to watch it. There'll be narrow spots where you'll have to slow down and go single file and just kind of go down and actually turn around and get on your hands and knees a couple times. It goes really steep because it zigzags down, and it's gorgeous though. It's so beautiful. But you guys realize this was a dangerous place in the past. I'm going to get somebody to roll the die 8 3 times. I had to do that. I forgot to catch up. You guys went.
Okay, I got it.
And things have been peaceful. Everything has been quiet. You're grateful. You've seen things and birds and sounds, but nothing threatening. So at the moment, unless you backtrack, go back the other way, this appears to be the only way down. You guys don't have a ranger, right?
None. Yeah. Nope.
All right. So down you go, or back?
I mean,
Take a boat.
I'm fine with just going down if need be.
I'm fine with going down.
Does this look like this could support Rack?
Yeah, he is very sure-footed. In fact, it's
Despite
one
his
of his
size, he's quite sure-footed.
very.
Yeah,
You're
lift
impressed.
down.
Like, this guy has been on the masts of ships.
It's good to know that he can take care of this path then.
Well,
Yeah.
he's,
Alright.
and he's confident, and he's actually quite happy to have your guys' trust. And And he seems to long for friendship too. He really likes to talk to people in a kind of goofy manner. He's a bit of the goofy guy in the party.
How does he respond to?
Reach out.
Is he hand shy?
Hand shy.
Yeah. Does he shy away from contact or?
No. In fact, he'll give out hugs and high fives
All right. So
and
we'll
heartbeat.
we'll make sure that we're kind of speaking his language. Kind of scratching him and slapping him on the back.
Watch the headbutt. Watch the headbutt.
Yeah, watch that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of being physical. I'm guessing just being kind of animal. He responds to,
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a guy.
There's
Yeah.
bravado but also camaraderie,
Mhm.
very much. Yeah, and seems like a pleasant chap in many ways, surprisingly. Young, but
So I
he
guess we're going
doesn't-
down.
Yeah, and we're going down. So we head down the trail, and there's, like I said, there's no rules necessary, guys. Just unless you want to run or something, then or do something crazy. But if you take your time and are careful, you'll realize it'll take you about an hour to get down to the marshes. And after you've gone about 20 minutes or so in there, once in a while you actually get close to the waterfall, and again, it's really beautiful and serene moments, and you guys are all kind of in very good spirits. I'm going to give you guys +1 if you make a saving throw versus petrification or polymorph. You'll get +1 on saving throws for the rest of the day.
Everyone does that.
Mhm.
Roll.
Polly.
Okay.
Oh no, Scott. You fell in the water a couple times, Scott. And you got kind of bit. Yeah, it was not pleasant.
Yeltrek says this reminds him of the most beautiful valley from home. There was not a waterfall this big, but it was like rainbows and sparkle all the time. Like, this looks like it. He rolled a natural 20.
Wow, as Brad steps in some sort of turd, and you guys are -1 on your saving throws because you crit failed. And you're +2, Dean, and you feel like you're one, and you get up right beside Rock, like he's in the lead, and he looks at you. Hey, woman, we're not allowed to have women on the ships.
Not a woman.
I am.
Oh wait, I was thinking of Zhang.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is Yeltrek. He's the.
No, I'm the woman in this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, calls you a woman, and it's off to an awkward start. And,
Big guy.
but you guys sort it out, and I don't know, actually, you can get pissed off, but he kind of
Just think he's a little weird for a second. Like, I'm an elf, not a woman,
right.
or half elf.
Can I get one more 8-sided roll? As you guys have gone another mile,
I got it.
roughly.
Okay.
Every mile, I got to roll for stuff. The ledge narrows, and you become even more conscious of the precipitous blow to the valley below. A screech from overhead causes you to look skyward, just in time to see 2 shapes swooping toward you, each an angry ride of beak, feathers, and talon.
Oh, great.
Rocks
God.
or something smaller.
These large birds of prey are just coming in for the kill, and we have to make a surprise roll. And these are very effective predators, so you guys are surprised unless you had a ranger.
Unless you
And
had a
your monk
ranger.
is too low level to affect this, so you guys are surprised if you roll a 1 to 3.
Okay.
Ew.
You want me to roll a surprise?
They're not my stats. man.
6-sided. They are not surprised. They had to roll.
Nope.
Oh wow, a 1.
I might have to switch over to my physical dice.
Get a lot of ones.
Okay, so you guys are kind of strung out as this happened. These two birds of prey swooped in from the left, and they're these dark kind of nasty looking things. You could make a. Oh, you guys don't have a ranger. Okay, forget it.
I'm fairly woodsy.
One of them comes in and picks off the last person who was bringing up the rear.
Not sure.
I was going to stay near the Minotaur. Since we're both polearm, sort of.
Right. And I'll roll 6-sided. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, polearms are handy.
Okay, Nestor, when it does attack you, I just rolled for it.
Okay.
And the one did it hit who was ever bringing up the rear.
I guess if the Minotaur's in front, I should probably be in back.
So it hits an AC 6.
I'd be second to last.
So Longinus, you take 4 points damage as these bloodhawks ascend in, and their talons are vicious. They're huge. They have 2 talon attacks and a beak attack. Each of them gets 3 attacks in a
We
round.
get-
Are
Yeah,
these
they're-
large creatures?
This is a surprise round. You guys rolled a 1.
Mm.
So the 2 other attacks miss on Longinus, even though you only had your armor bonus. Do you have your helmet on now? Remember?
Yeah, it's the fancy one. Although since I've fallen in the water, it's probably all muddy. and gunky.
No good. Now, the
yeah.
other one, Nestor, what is your AC?
6.
Roger. Ooh, that 12 is a hit.
Okay.
And that was the last one. That was the beak attack. Ouch. This thing's beak attack is vicious. But
Okay.
in this
Okay.
case, you managed to void its most brutal effect
Okay.
for 1 point damage. Now we have to roll for initiative. As you guys realize, these silent things swooped in around the corner. And actually, you notice this a little too late. There are some bones up ahead on the trail. And it's probably from their past victims and such.
Oh, great!
Do these creatures count as large?
No, actually, they're small.
Okay, so I'm only hitting them for a D8.
Wow. But they pack a punch. Wow, are they vicious? Okay, initiative.
Ritter.
Did you roll a 1?
All right, I'm gonna just.
Somebody
Switch
roll a 1? Be honest.
I'm gonna switch to my physical dice for this. All right, we also got a 5.
All right, so everything's happening simultaneously, but you guys act first in that abstract sense. I don't have a map. It's theater of mind. You guys are strung out on a trail,
Mhm.
and there's enough room at this point that 2 can go abreast. There's quite a bit of room. It's unless you want to move quickly, you'll have to make a roll.
Mhm.
Darren, are we descending down the path, or are we at the bottom of the path now?
You were about halfway.
Okay.
All right, so we're halfway on like this.
And there's,
Sort of
there's
like
room to
mountainside,
make.
right?
There's room to sort of swing and actually fight here. It's not that.
Yeah, but it's tricky because these creatures are actually only attacked. You guys are strung out is the problem. You're probably strung out over about 100-foot area of the trail. And the birds are attacking the front and the back.
Ah.
And so they're just trying to, well, apparently kill as many as they can. I'm just going to...
Sure.
How many are there again?
Here's 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
All right, we should be able to handle this.
And
Well, if I'm in the back, so I get to swing at 1,
Mm.
and the Minotaur's in the front. Does he swing? Why don't you, Darren? Can you roll for him, or do we roll for him?
no, I can roll.
Well, missing.
I was just looking, but I don't have you guys, your avatars set up properly at the moment, so I don't have the turn order thing. I'm going to have somebody have a piece of paper and write down our characters
I'll do it. I've got a.
so that we can keep track of this stuff.
Okay.
So it's spells first, and then missile.
Okay, so we have so rocks in front.
Yep.
So turn order. Now you said it was. Do we want to go 2x2s, guys, or just go single file?
Well, I'm second to the rear, so I'm right by you right now.
Okay, we'll just go single file. Okay, so Rock's first. Who's second?
I was sort of saying I was going to be next to the Minotaur, so
Yeah.
probably be me, Idri.
Up front.
EDRI, if you need help spelling that.
Idri,
Now, is
yeah.
Heather here, actually?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You can't hear that nightingale voice?
Yeah. I
Just
don't
looks
have
like you're
my
sitting in the
chat
dark.
window up. I got too many other windows up
Heather,
at the
where are
moment.
you in the order?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fighter magic user, so I should probably be somewhere toward the middle to the back.
Okay, I'm gonna put you behind Idri then. Remind me
Okay.
what's your name?
Eldaria. Eldaria.
I got it. Okay, so Rock,
Okay.
Idri, Eldaria. We got 3 more here, right?
And then Ealtrek will be in there, right about there somewhere. EALTREK.
And a really good idea at this moment would everybody in Roll20 go into your cogwheel options and
Mhm.
change your name and put
Already took care
down
of.
your character name /, and then your name. And
Yeah.
that way I will be way more consistent.
I'll have to do that.
But at the moment, these Bloodhawks are bloody vicious.
Oh,
I think they're in the Fiend Folio.
yeah, I've heard of them before. I never fought them.
They're not very big, but they have amazing damage. I was like,
Yeah, they really make you bleed. Yeah, they call them Bloodhawk for a reason.
Okay, so we got Rock, Idri, Eldaria, Eltrack, and then who's next?
Irina, I guess. Yeah, and then you.
And then Longinus.
Should be. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right,
and
so I guess the first 2 or 3 have a shot here at the front one, and then the back 3 of us. Is that reasonable to say the back 3 of us can attack the back one?
nope, just 2.
Okay, front 2 and the back 2.
okay.
Okay.
I ain't gonna shoot.
Thankfully, the front 2 have pole arms.
All right, so Darren, you want to roll for Rock?
I will. 1 second. I just had to quickly look. Yeah, they don't have any special attack, just hardcore damage. They just are very aggressive hawks. Wow. All right. Yeah, Rock. Let me quick open his file. Make sure I have myself reacquainted. Now, he did manage to gain which weapon? Oh yeah, he's got his glaive. Yikes. Some vicious.
French.
10 in their armor class. Actually, that might actually hit. No, but it won't hit. All right. So he misses. Ah! Stupid bird. It's fluttering around. It's continuing its attack on you, Nestor. It attacks the same target until it's killed.
All right.
All right, Idri.
I'm gonna hit it with my Bardiche.
The Bardiche. That's a huge, similar polearm weapon.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
a,
axe. Yeah.
it's a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
Does that hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they got hit pretty well in it.
Yeah, that's close to, well, unless you had, remember, a Type 2 demon with -4 armor class.
Yeah.
Yep. That's 7 damage if it hits.
Oh, wow. There's a. Now describe your action.
You sort of see Idri pull out the bar.
Oh. Breaking up.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of.
Anyway, a big fluff of feathers puffs out as you see a beak go one way and a wing go another.
Ugh.
He cleaves the bird twain.
Yeah.
And we go to the back of the order where this bird is. Oh, it still gets its attack on Nestor. Simultaneous action. 3 attacks.
Gotta
Claw,
do the weapon
claw,
too.
beak.
So, but didn't it already attack me, or that was the surprise?
No, I'm Nestor.
Okay.
The one he just killed. It attacked him. It just at 14
Wow, these things
is
have a
a
lot of
hit,
health.
I'm afraid. What's your AC? You did kill it, but it's simultaneous, so that sucks when that happens. Are you there, Nestor?
He died.
Yeah. Had to fix my mic and headphones for a second there.
Unless you have really good AC. I think you said yours was 7 or 6. You take 2 points damage
Yeah, 6.
and 1. Oh, lucky with those damage rolls. You took 3 total damage.
All right.
How are you doing?
Knocks me down to 6 HP, but I'm good.
Okay.
Still good.
Careful, everybody. All right, and back to the order now. Longinus and Elri, or who's back there? No, Elri's in the front. Pardon
Yeah.
me.
It's
Yeah, I got a missile weapon.
If it's the very back two, it's Irina and Longinus.
Okay, go ahead. So your missile weapon, you said?
Yeah. Let's give a shot here. Ooh,
Bam!
nice.
Now you were -4 because you're in melee with a missile weapon, but that's still a hit. Yeah, if you're in melee with a missile weapon, unless you're proficient,
Oh, I am proficient.
well then you're -2.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
Okay. 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a staff sling. It does good with metal bullets. It does pretty good damage.
You get +3 with a missile weapon?
No, it's just 2 die 4.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It's not
Against small creature? Wow.
very good fire rate. Yeah.
And you plug that son of a bitch right in the melon. And it falls right in the trail in front of you. And it's
Dinner!
twitching. And it's dead.
Whew.
Them suckers up. Yeah.
And yeah, what do you guys want to do? Like, your guy got scratched up. Somebody got bit by beak. Somebody got scratched by claw. You're like, ow, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I've
I lost 4.
I can treat those if you are really hurt bad.
I'm still living, so I'm good.
Yeah, I've got 2 heal light wounds.
I can lay on hands, can I? Once a day or something?
No? Yeah, should be able to, I think.
Yeah, once a day. I think, for like
Remember, acquaint yourselves with your classes and your races and get a lot of benefits and bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Idris, one of those.
So Rack claps you on the back. Nestor,
Mhm.
you know, it wins you. Ha! I think tonight, boys. And he grabs a half bird and he starts to dress it.
Mhm.
They're big.
Wow.
They're still a small creature, but it's like probably a 60-pound bird.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
So
large
he's
turkey.
quartering it. It takes him just a few minutes. And he just carves the breasts out and
Yeah, they
rips
got
legs off. And he starts eating them raw. No, he's a herbivore. Wait a minute.
Oh, I don't know. I think minotaurs are carnivorous too. They're not quite like normal cattle.
No, I suppose you're right. They're omnivore, probably.
Yeah.
So it's all good, and you guys give it another cheer, rah! And you,
Oh.
huzzah!
Hey, Darren,
Yeah.
can I lay on hands on myself?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You can only do other people. Yeah, I can. I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on you.
We don't. Don't use it on. I can do 4 points of healing on anybody here once a day. So, you want me to use it on anyone now or hold it?
I've got healing spells too, so we can spread this around a little bit.
I mean, 4 points. I've only got 4 points damage. That's not a lot, but then again, that's like one hit in combat sometimes.
Yeah, I've only lost a third, but I'm Idris, one of those people who's like, it's just but a flesh wound sort of thing.
Yeah, but
How
at
many
this
hits you
level,
got?
every wound is potentially every hit could kill you.
How many are you down, Nestor?
3 points.
Okay, well, I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on you.
I'll
Okay.
hold off for now. That's
Only
all.
one. Ugh.
That's
All right.
that's 2 die 4, Brad. I actually homebrewed that one.
2d4.
2d4.
Yeah, for potions and
Oh,
heals,
yep, I'm good. I'm good. 10 HP.
and you feel great.
Ring.
And you guys bond a bit more. You guys kind of gel, and you start to realize who's good at what in the party. And
Yep.
yeah,
Longinus, if you want healed, I can help you with that.
Let's sit tight. I mean, I'd hate to use one heal on 4 points. So
Yeah.
we'll go with that. We'll stay with it as it is for now.
I'll stay close to you in case you take another hit.
Okay.
As we keep moving down.
Longinus, keep your humble.
I'm a cleric too, so I got some.
At this point, Idri's sort of using
And you
the
guys
pole
set
arm
off,
to
yeah.
walk with.
Now you're getting close to the bottom, and you guys can smell the difference. It's warmer too and more humid. This here is very dense vegetative area, and you're probably about 300 feet above the bottom when you
Mhm.
realize that the trail cuts into this gorgeous, beautiful open grotto that actually goes underneath the waterfall. Behind it, I mean. Yeah, and it's
Space behind waterfalls, yeah.
and you can see that the trail cuts down in behind the waterfall and quite deep, and probably, well, or maybe cuts across or cuts back, but you have no choice. You keep going forward, and the beauty just goes to another step, because you see on the other side, you actually can look from behind. You can see the sheen of the waterfall and the lights and the spectacle. It's quite beautiful. And just this side of the broad falls, which plummet from the lake above, is a gentler cascade. And you can see that there's a pool of water that formed an area of tranquility. And its crystal waters split and can recombine, spilling over rocks to fall splashing into swirling pools below, there to spill and fall again. Your path leads toward the waterfall. As you draw near, a slim woman rises smiling from one of the pools, her hair and robes flowing as if informed by the tumbling water. Now I'm going to show you guys a picture.
I'm cautious as fuck about this.
I'm a woman, so I'm like, who is this watery tart?
Yeah, Rack is like, you see Rack's ears suddenly go straight up. Like they're usually flopped on either side, and his horns kind of, it doesn't have big horns at the moment. But anyway, he perks up and looks, and I'll show you what you guys see.
Oh, I'm super zooming right now. Hold on.
There's a beautiful maiden who's kind of languishing on this rock. You guys have reminiscing about Monty Python and such.
Fey or fiend, I'm not sure which.
Now, could everybody make a constitution, or no, a saving throw, pardon me, versus a petrification polymorph?
Okay.
And she starts to sing.
Yep.
In this beautiful voice, and she's quite beautiful, bare-breasted, and and even
I'm pretty sure 19 saves me.
This is a song effect women. Apparently, usually only affects men.
Oh yeah, would this be a mental save? Would we get our wisdom modifier on this particular one, or is it a spell save?
No, I'll give a wisdom modifier. on
Oh,
that.
I'm pretty sure 19 is the save for
That's
me.
a save, yeah.
I'm still pretty sure
the
I
whole
did.
team has to roll.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Yaltrek didn't get it.
And those that made it, they hear words forming, and they make this song. It says, "Young as spring, old as time, often falls, cannot climb, always rushing, never still, in a bed, never ill." And she holds up her hand for you guys to stop. And the ones that didn't make their rolls stop.
I made
And-
my saving throw.
And the ones that didn't can do whatever they want. They don't. They just.
I
And
got
you.
to approach her.
I stop.
Ealtric stops.
I keep my distance ready for whatever happens next.
I'm gonna go talk to this watery tart.
I'll be close by to you
Yeah, I'll be fairly close by because I passed.
in case something happens.
I'm gonna walk ahead and I'm gonna say, and just ask, "Who are you? And why? What are you doing out here, sitting around in such a state, like being naked?"
Make a +10 charisma check.
My charisma's not breaking.
And she seems to just roll on her hips onto her back. And then she sings the chorus again, the verse, young as spring, old as time, often falls, cannot climb, always rushing, never still, in a bed, never ill.
So, charisma check.
I doubt I would know what this is too, right?
So my charisma's 10.
And she looks you in the eye.
No.
But that was a good roll. And she looks at you intently as she sung these lyrics to you.
I wouldn't recognize these lyrics at all in my readings, would I?
Brad, you think it might be a riddle. And she looks frustrated now and a bit angry as you got closer.
I'm gonna keep walking closer. I'm just gonna start kind of challenging her. I'm like, "What are you doing? What are you doing to us here?"
And
I
she
don't
splashes,
trust what you're
she
doing.
jumps off the rock quickly and splashes behind it in the water. And she stumbles a bit. And one last time, she croons out, young as spring, old as time, often falls, cannot climb, always rushing, never still, in a bed, never ill.
Would I
Water.
recognize these lyrics?
It's,
Water.
it's a
That's
river.
Mm-hmm.
is it. Water you speak of?
And she's nodding, yes, yes. And she looks at the waterfall with a flurry of
water.
fear. Yes, yes.
What of the water? What do you fear?
You must hurry. You must hurry. Friends of the water. And she gestures for you to follow her.
Okay, I'm 7. I'm gonna kind of make a lie check because I have an ability to discern lies.
Ah,
You can insight the fuck into this.
So I'm going to try just make a roll there and see.
so you could make a wisdom or intelligence check because you have that proficiency, I'll call it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Here is a percentage.
Oh, okay. You have it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah. And when we
yes.
got information about my family and everything, that was
Now,
one-
Brad, hold that thought for a minute. Now, everybody else, if you want to step in, you watched Brad's characters go out there and challenge this girl who frightfully covered herself up and went behind a rock, and they seemed to have some sort of communication. And she gestured toward the waterfall and then quickly gestured to move down the trail.
Would
No,
I?
I didn't make it. I have a 70% chance.
Well, it's your call then. I'll you guys
Okay,
have 10 seconds.
What kind?
Darren,
Well, what
would-
kind of impression do I get from her?
I already mentioned she's
Darren, would I recognize any of this interaction from my readings?
She's got exposed
Anything from this
boobs.
familiar?
Almost sounds like she's fearful of something in the area.
okay. Nestor, 1 second. Or do you have a background in Arcana or any sort of magical? Or does
I'm
anybody,
looking-
for that matter, have?
I'm a fighter magic user, so yeah.
What's your race?
Elf.
And I'm a
Okay.
magic user, cleric, half elf.
I'll,
Human monk. I
okay,
don't know. if
do you
that's-
sense anything, Heather? Do you want to mention or do anything? Or I'll give you a chance, but otherwise I'll give you a +10 intelligence check.
Yeah, I don't know if being a monk actually helps me with that.
She mentioned being, well, she seems afraid. Whether she's afraid of us or the river is up for speculation.
Okay, well, time's up.
Nothing to do with water.
Yeah, so I'll do the intelligence check plus 10.
Okay.
And... Nope.
Okay, she goes running off down the stream trail. The girl, and Brad, you're close enough. You can follow her at pace.
Is her spell broken on the rest of the characters?
No.
Do I notice they're mesmerized?
No, actually, the ones that failed earlier now all of a sudden feel yourselves able to move freely. Like, she actually backed away from Brad. Now, Brad, you haven't changed your name yet, so I forget your character's name.
Irina.
All right, Irina, you're the female. So you're close enough to her that she's scared. She's behind a rock motioning for you guys to move forward.
I will go forward cautiously.
I ask her, "What's wrong with the water? What's your concern?"
No, it's make a plus 10 in intelligence check, Brad. I know that's a long shot. Wow, that's a good roll. What's your intelligence?
11.
So close.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that's a good roll. I'm gonna actually give you. You see the rocks through her.
Like she's transparent?
Yeah.
But she doesn't say anything about what the problem is?
No, she seems confused.
Shall we keep moving forward? It's kind of our only other route.
Well, I guess for now, I guess we'll follow her and see where she takes us, I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
I think that might be an idea.
Be very wary, though. Still not sure if we can trust her.
Yeah.
Well, a big column of water hits you, Brad. Doesn't really do much, though. It just makes you wet.
That's butter.
And you're like, what?
Cold, I imagine.
And then you see her run off down the trail, and you guys follow her, and you're all hit by splashes of water as you go through this area. And you guys ignore it and move on.
Yeah, that's weird. We just keep following her, I guess. Yeah.
And she brings you down through the trail safely. You guys actually succeed at traversing that little nugget. There's a couple little things I had to roll for. That was a close roll, that last one.
That was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, she's wading in some water as she waves at you, and you guys descend down the last part of the trail into the swamp area.
Yeah. Do we see a trail ahead of us?
I'm just looking at the moment.
Okay.
And
The
now you guys did avoid a bit of a situation there. It was, but I decided to roll it along because you guys did succeed in answering the riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one last chance though. It said it gives them 3 chances, and then you are attacked.
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
There was a water spirit there. Just to backpedal a bit.
Who guessed the answer to the riddle, Darren? Did they get extra XP?
Well, it was sort of a group thing. Like there were a few people blurted it out.
Okay.
Young as spring, old as time, often falls, never cannot climb, always rushing, never still, in a bed, never ill.
water or a river. Yeah, it sounded like
or waterfall or stream. Okay, so you guys come down into that next tier.
She just disappears. She like takes off, or
She does. It was actually an apparition. The last roll, you sensed that it was an illusion created by the water spirit. It's called a Spelunky. And there was a chance to interact with it, but it stayed hidden the entire time.
Let's
Okay.
just keep moving.
And it sensed your goodness and stuff, and it was gonna. There was a chance it would have interacted, and there would have been some role play and such, but it didn't happen. So, and everyone was sort of just kept going, which is fine.
Yeah.
And you guys progress, and you all of a sudden you come down to this humid, big valley. You see the waterfall splashing in and dispersing into this large marshland, and you see a vague resemblance of a trail going southeast. And you remember earlier that it went into sort of the middle of this marsh area before it hit the lake, and there was potentially more trails. But at the moment, it seems you can only take this one trail unless you want to try go into the marsh. But it looks very dangerous.
Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea.
I think sticking to the trail is our best bet.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So it's about 11 o'clock, and so you guys stop for a break and have a bite, and those blood hawks were still. You're like, yeah, eat
Delicious.
them. Yeah.
We cook them up.
So the marsh is dank and misty,
Mhm.
and you guys don't have a ranger. Do you know anyone have tracking ability?
I mean,
That's-
I grew up in the mountains. I'm not sure if this terrain has the ability.
No, it's so all of you guys are at a disadvantage in a way. Now, you guys, this place is pretty alien to all of you, right? It's
One
really
second.
mucky. There appears to be a tentative trail that goes southeast and into this unknown. You can hear the screeches and the chirps, and I did have a sound effect for this.
1 second. I'm checking my character sheet real quick to see what proficiencies I have. What do I have?
Oh, here it is.
Hmm. Cool.
And right away, you hear the crickets and the frogs and the chirps, and you realize, okay, everybody, be on your guard. We're heading into this, and it's vast. The swamp was probably about 2-3 miles to the lake.
Hopefully, no giant frogs.
Well, you know how that goes. Right. All right, everybody. I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes, and we'll go to the third tier. Let's do this thing.
Mhm.
And you guys could have interacted with this water spirit, and things could have happened there and whatnot. But everyone was sort of just like, no, okay. So I counted about 3 minutes, and I said, escorted through.
Mhm.
All done.
Right. BRB.
Better than attack. Yeah.
Character sheet. All my proficiencies. See what I have.
Yeah, so it'd be my non-weapon one.
Yeah, I don't know what else we would have done. I guess I didn't pick up any hints that there was anything other than
Mhm.
the riddle.
Yeah, I sort of only picked up on the riddle. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some sort of enchantment where you could see through her, but I'm not sure really not sure what to do with that.
Mhm.
What do you think, Heather? What did we miss?
What did we miss?
Mm. All right, I'm gonna go get. I gotta get a drink. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what we could have
Yeah, I might just
possibly.
make some food.
I'm having a little trouble just big picture kind of with the pictures that I see, envisioning what our movement options are or our path. I kind of get the feeling with Darren that it's important as we descend the mountain, like what direction we go, but I'm having trouble sort of envisioning what my choices are. from the descriptions.
What non-weapon proficiencies do I have? I'm looking.
We seem to have moved. We seem to be kind of committed down a path right now.
It's sort of like this is the only like potentially safe path that we have. So
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know. Let's put it this way. I don't know how far we'd have to backtrack to have another choice.
mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, swimming, and then tracking. There it is. I forgot that the non-weapons proficiency tab was the thing that I had open. And swimming and tracking was in there. Forgot about that. Oh, man.
Okay.
All right, then. Making some headway.
Oh, hold on. I have to read something. Damn.
Mm-hmm. I imagine we're going to have to roll for more of those encounters.
Yeah, actually 2 more times.
If you want, I can take care of that.
Roll for which encounters?
That'll be D8s, right?
Yep.
Okay. Four and a 3.
Yeah, no, it's you guys progress into the swamp area and you have to sort of follow the trail unless you want to. But every time you go near either side of the trail and go out there, it's like instant muck and knee deep, if not scary, and quicksand and
Leeches and mosquitoes.
and there already are leeches and mosquitoes. You guys are being attacked by all sorts of critters and pests, and not really, but just a nuisance and distractive. But you guys do progress. You estimate you've gone quite a ways, possibly over halfway to the lake, and you've made your way directly into the middle of this swamp. And up ahead, pardon me. Let me get. Damn, I lost my spot. The marsh is a little less boggy here. You notice all of a sudden it's a little more sturdy, but you still must peer through the clinging mist to see the way ahead. A breath of wind clears the mist for a moment and reveals a half a dozen or more lizard-like creatures. And they're all squatting on their hind legs and hissing in a coarse, inhuman tongue. And they seem to be underneath this large tree that's growing in a drier spot, which enabled the tree to actually survive. And they're all huddled around. And we're going to make you guys get a surprise move because they seem to be occupied with chewing on bones and stuff.
Great, everything here just likes to eat.
Probably human and elf bones.
And there's probably 6 to 8 of these things, and they're basically large lizards, probably about stretched out with their tail 7-8 feet long. They're like standing alligators.
I can roll for surprise if you guys want.
Yeah, let's roll for surprise. You guys get a bonus here. So they're surprised on a 1 to 4, and you guys are only surprised on a 1.
That's a 6. That's as far from a 1 as we can get.
Yeah, big time. And they are surprised. And you guys, that means you have like an action.
Okay.
A free action. And then we roll for initiative. So the ones in the back can't really do much unless they can spend their action to move forward. But the 2 people in the front can attack if they have a missile weapon. And plus you could run up, and actually you're close enough, you could run up and attack. You're only about 30 feet away.
All right. So I think
people can attack them.
So if you have that piece of paper for the line of order, you guys do get a free action. We'll start with spells or missiles.
any spells or missile weapons?
I'm further in the back. Can I get a shot yet?
You could shoot through the party, but if you miss, there's a chance you'll hit a friendly.
I'll just kind of move to find a better vantage point to take a shot.
Yep, good call. Make a dexterity check. Anyone else have missiles or spells?
I can cast magic missile.
Well, do you cast the spell?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, how do you perform that action, first time action?
Spell.
I start muttering.
Oops, hold on, somebody's smashing dishes around.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I start muttering the incantation under my breath.
Somebody's munching chips.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, go. Heather, go ahead. You cast your magic missile.
Okay, and that's a D4 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're only first level, right?
Well, got the highest option I could.
And you picked out one of them at random, I'll assume, because you didn't pick a leader or anything. You just fired a magic missile at one of them, I'll guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's behind its chest cavity kind of explodes.
Nice.
Yeah, just mute your mics if you're not using them. Simple as that. And his chest just explodes and he goes down, and the rest of them all spring up, of course. Anyone else have missiles or spells?
Yeah, I've got darts. If possible, I like to fade off to one side of the groups, and then...
It's not possible. You have to run forward into the clearing. At this point, there's people in the way.
Okay, I'll have to go up and then around. And I won't be able to do that and throw darts.
You can throw one dart if you make your dexterity check.
Okay, I'll take that chance. Oh, I rolled a 2. Nice, that's easy to pass.
Oh, yeah. So throw your dart. Actually, you can throw 2 with that one.
Okay.
You just come out, a nice move from the side. And you guys get creative on me here. Let's, I know it's theater mind. Bit of a challenge. I don't have my maps out. I'm not quite prepared at this point. I do have some maps prepared for some other encounters, but this one caught me off guard.
Oops.
Well, that's good.
The second one finds a target. The first one definitely doesn't.
And what was the 2 for?
That was my dexterity check.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, you dropped the first one. Fumble away. But the second one, wow. Okay, roll percentage dice on both. First one is for possible fumble that could mess up the second shot.
Okay.
No, you're fine. You just completely messed that roll up. And the second one is double damage. So that second dart definitely finds its mark.
So it's a D3.
And you now count, there's possibly 8 of these things slithering around the edges, and they're all chewing on some latest victims.
How do I do that again. What's that command for the custom dice? Because it's a D3. R/.
Or just roll 6-sided and half it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
But you're
Still
double
roll.
damage. So. 4 points?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, that pierces one in a fatal blow. These things aren't very tough. They're quite little,
Okay.
scrawny little things. And that one pierces its chest and it stumbles backward into the swamp.
What you do, Rick?
Boom.
There's 2 down. You're like, whoa.
All right, I'm gonna move forward if I can and take out the Bardiche and take a quick stab at one.
You are in front with Rack. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
just run forward and hack one.
Yeah.
Okay. You step forward about 20 feet and there's one turns around and is holding like a big chunk of fish bones in his mouth, but he's like,
Yep.
wide eyes go, what? What'd you roll?
That's a lovely 20.
Yeesh.
Yeah, he's. This thing is definitely gonna be dead. You want me to roll D100 for
Wow.
that?
I'm curious, see how bloody this is.
Split it right down the middle.
No doubt. It's like, perfectly dress it.
Yeah. It falls into a pile of choice cuts.
Double damage as you just, you completely slice through it cleanly, and you get an attack of opportunity on the one to the right.
Yeah, that's
Make another attack.
It's 14 damage.
Yeah, so you follow through with the attack and hit the one on the right, like on the same blow. So make an attack on the one to the right.
Okay. You want me to roll to attack for that one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 19.
And your Bardiche, I love that word. That
Yeah.
cuts deeply into the one beside him, and they were both munching on the same thing, critter.
I'm essentially just skewering them onto the Bardiche.
Nice. Kebab.
So that's a 7 damage on the second one.
And you guys are quickly making short work of these little lizards, and they're
Yeah.
all just like jumping up, and you see Nestor run in there. A Bardiche, really, the monk, that's effective.
Yeah, he's like, well, we'll have
And
more food for later.
Rack laughs and beside you roars as he charges the one with his horns. And Minotaurs get this, by the way.
Yeah, they got that charge ability.
Oh, but he fucking wipes out. Hold on.
He probably didn't. He probably just slipped on some lizard blood.
No, he careens off into the swamp on the left. He just takes off and keeps going about 30 extra feet, and you see him just disappear through vines and foliage on the right. He's gone. Splash,
tripped-
swoosh.
He
And-
tripped
oh,
on
shit.
Bean's dart.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone. You're like, everyone's like, oh shit. He's
Yeah, he.
Wait,
so-
Dean.
okay. Now let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
I rolled a
D6.
1.
Well, I got a 5, so I guess we're going first.
Right.
Hey, Darren, did I have a chance to? I'm sorry, I was kind of waiting my turn there. Did I have a chance to rush in there?
You were in the rear. You could have ran up, but you wouldn't have been able to attack. You would have had to get through everybody, unless you went through the swamp, which would be
No.
unwise in armor.
I've moved forward. I'll,
Yeah, you merge into the clearing, and you notice they've broken out. Like they've moved forward with this Bardiche, and with and the Minotaur just ran forward, and
Chop.
so you're there now. I wrote, and it's your guys' move. Any spells or missiles?
Spells or missiles?
How many are left?
There's you killed 3 already. There's about 4 or 5 left.
Okay, I'll take a full round of throwing darts. I'll
Yeah, I
pick
know.
one guy off.
Now, was that your primary weapon?
I got.
Or you? Oh yeah, you were using them. Okay, yep.
Yeah, I used them. last
Remember, everybody, you got to tell me if you're changing from your primary weapon, because you can't just say I'm going to shoot an arrow if your primary weapon is a sword.
Considering my
Okay.
secondary weapon's a fist, I think we're good.
time.
Well, no, monk, yeah.
I'm not much of a melee fighter, so I'm going to stick with the darts until somebody comes at me.
Nice.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No +1.
And you guys realize you just took him by surprise, and you're just like carving into him, apparently. But that's a miss.
14.
Yeah, hit.
So that's okay. So we just go to 6 and drop this.
I'll send you guys a little pic of what I see.
So 2, 3. So that's 5 points total from the 2 that hit.
Okay, same target, and he crouches over with these darts, apparently killing him. This thing. They don't take much damage. They go down.
You're essentially just playing lawn darts at this point.
Whoop, whoop.
We used to play with those in the old days. I thought the idea was you just stood apart and then you threw them up in the air and see how close you could get to the other person's feet.
Okay, so who's next? Not Wise.
Any other
There's-
missile weapons or spells?
Awesome. Oh, I got a missile weapon.
Yeah, I think now you have a clear shot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of you spread out in this little clearing. There's this big or medium ash tree, old, survived the swamp. There's a bit of a dry spot here. And roll damage.
Gosh, my. So, sorry, one sec.
So you guys go into the island. You're heading that way. You realize now that there's an intersection here.
Oh, today. So step forward.
Ah.
So we got all with that.
This one tries to run. You shoot him in the back, and he falls on his stomach.
It's right between his back legs and crack right on the spine, and his back legs just stopped moving.
Ooh.
They were lizard men type folk, or were they actually like lizards?
Just lizards, I think.
Or lizards. They're kind of technically called a muck dweller. And they're these small little evil lizards. They're like lawful evil.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, really? Lawful.
They're
Yeah.
lizards.
All right.
Code.
Now, they haven't acted yet. You guys have just torn into them, man. You killed 5 of them, and the
where
rest
are we-
just
Where are
run.
we in the turn order?
Oh, yeah.
His,
Longinus.
rock- his
You are
rock-
there now, and they're kind of fleeing. I rolled a check, and
Okay. If they're fleeing, I'm not hitting. But if there's any that are staying and fighting, I hit him.
no, they seem to just like, holy, like you killed most of them, like just struck them down, and the last 2 or 3 just jump into the swamp. If you let them, you could have swung at one, but you stop yourself.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you 50
EJ sort
XP
of-
for that.
EJ sort of standing there, holding his staff against the ground like a walking stick.
I'll just say,
With 2 lizards hanging off of it.
hold, my friends, hold. They're no threat to us anymore.
But you hear this thrashing off in the swamp where Rack is.
Sort of hear EJ call out, "Rack, you all right back over there?"
Ironically, he can't swim. Minotaur's, well, he can swim, but he's thrashing around.
Okay. Since I didn't attack this round, can I approach him in such a way that I can maybe spread out and hand my sword where he can reach it or anything like that?
I don't know why you would have a sword, but sure.
Well, check this out. It says here, characters dexterity check every round or lose their footing and fall into the quagmire. Here they will be quite helpless. Unless rescued, they will go under surface after 1d4 plus 2 rounds and drown 3 rounds later. So you had lots of time, and you fished this sopping wet Minotaur out of the swamp. And I'm going to roll a dexterity check for him to see if he left his weapon behind.
I got fairly good strength too, so I can help you.
Oh, he held his weapon almost cost his life, but He held on to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys look around, and these weird muck dwellers, you look at their bodies, and they're probably about 100-pound lizard, 120 pounds. And
I've got
both-
200. I got 200-pound lizards hanging off of my
yeah.
pole arm. See him trying to like yank them off.
Now
got
they
his
were, yeah, push me against your foot. You slide. They seem to have been resting and chewing against an ash tree, and there's all sorts of chewed fish bones scattered around.
Oh, okay.
And a quick glance of the area, you realize that leaning against the base of the tree is a 2-foot high wooden statuette of a lizard man.
I wouldn't recognize this from many readings, would I?
Some kind of weird-
Well, you guys can all check it out, and you all agree it's quite a good statue. It's some hardwood
I'm a cleric. If I can recognize any of the gods or anything, I don't know.
statuette of a lizard man. It appears to be muscular, and none of you have actually seen a lizard man. So, but if you did, that's what it would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And you also realize that the tree is hollow.
Could we search around and search the tree and search the clearing?
Yeah.
Maybe check for traps if these things are canny enough. Anyway,
Oh, might have been too slow. Dean, can you make a dexterity check?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that tree. If it's hollow.
I'm pretty sure I passed that. Give me 1 second, I'll confirm it. Yeah, 16 on with a 10. I passed by 6.
Okay, so you get a saving throw versus Rod Staffer 1 as this tree branch swings down with spikes on it.
The tree?
Oh man,
yeah, I was just
I
thinking,
jumped into that sucker
It's a
even
trap.
with my bonus on the day.
Damn. Well, you're lucky though. Your dexterity pays off, and just a glancing slice as these muck dwellers had rigged up this swinging spike ball.
ooh.
They took like the spikiest branch they could find and just hung it somewhere, right?
Yeah. So besides this 2-foot high wooden statuette, you find in the hollow there's about a mixed bag of coins worth about 100 gold pieces.
Where you're taking the gold.
Yeah.
And not much else. 1 potion of healing.
You're
we
definitely
already did
taking
that.
the potion of healing.
Ah.
So,
If someone
so what,
needs it.
just so I can make the notes here in the notes, what all did we find? We found how much gold?
100 gold,
In mixed
And a-
coins. Yeah.
mixed coins, and a potion of healing.
So
Indeed.
this was the layer of the muck dweller thingies.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, it's sort of their hangout.
And
They'll
that's about
probably
it.
come back once you guys leave, the remnants.
That's about it then.
They got fresh lunch with their compatriots if they're like Shahagan.
Right.
Yeah.
And
How many potions of healing do we have? We should make sure everybody knows who has one.
Well, you're carrying one that we got in the nest,
I've got 3.
and I've got nothing on me at the moment besides my main weapon.
I don't think I made note of that on my character, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, was it?
Thank you for reminding me.
It was like a brew of healing or something like that. It was in like a wine skin.
And Rack comes back. He's been drying off and looking around. I think there are 3 trails from here. It's an intersection. One goes around the west side of the lake, or that direction. Another one goes to the west as well. perhaps goes that way. But the one to the east, it probably goes toward the tower. So you guys are calling it now, I suppose.
Actually, east to the tower. That's my vote anyway.
Well,
So
dwarves
I've got
don't like water, so let's go that route so we won't get wet.
So I've got these I've got those serpent bracers. I'm gonna try putting them on.
Oh, from earlier.
Yeah. That we got off the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they're just regular bracers, right?
I don't know. You put them on?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a intelligence check +5.
Okay. Well, that's a natural 1 plus 5, so that's 6.
Well, you sense that there's some sort of protection. These are braces of defense.
Yes.
Armor class 7. So what that
Alright.
means is you start your armor class scale at 7 instead of 10.
But you can't. Yeah, as long as you're not wearing armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not wearing armor.
Okay.
So
perfect.
take your armor class now and minus 2.
Yeah, you're a monk, right?
Alright. And now AC 4.
Sweet.
Nice.
Good job.
Yeah, it was gutsy to try them on like that without knowing what they were. Both your
We
hands
never
off.
checked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never checked them, so I'm just like, let's just try them on.
Yes,
See what they do.
take a chance. Yeah.
So now
So-
Idris sort of
Everyone agrees to move on, and you move through the trail. And you're getting sick of the swamp, and the mosquitoes are bugging you. Everybody make a constitution roll for me to see how you guys handle the swamp and the conditions and the groin rash.
Did you say groin rash?
Yep.
Rot. Foot rot.
God, I hope we don't end up with the clap.
No. Muck dweller syphilis.
yeah,
A little bit of
Full on
swamp
good.
itch.
I don't think we've been fooling around with anything.
So you don't have a ranger, so you don't have a druid, so you guys are just like kind of like in your armor and you're slugging through this.
well, I got the
Yeah,
tracking
it's-
skill.
Power through.
Yeah, but
got-
it still sucks. And
Well, I got tracking if we need it.
yeah, and you've been keeping an eye, but anyone who fails is -1 on saving throws. Anyone who passes is just hunky dory.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because you guys stumbled off into some swamp water a few times. You're up to your armpits and slime and helping each other out of stuff. It's just unpleasant. And after about 1.5 miles of this, you predict, and it took you guys till about
Just maybe.
probably 3 in the afternoon. It took you like 3-4 hours to get this distance. You reach this area where suddenly you're in this tall, like elephant grass. It's a bit different. And you realize the trail becomes very hard to follow in this elephant grass because it seems to split and cut randomly. And it's tall. You can't see over it. And you become frustrated. And you realize that, going into here is going to be a bit tricky.
An ambush. Prime ambush territory.
Yeah. And when you looked from your perch up at the waterfall, you do recall there was this uniform kind of grassland that you thought would be a lot smaller. But now you're in it. It's like, this is like elephant grass, 12, 15 feet in some places.
Idris sort of like holding out his bardiche and sort of just knocking at the grass to give himself clear sight ahead.
Mm. Does anybody have any sort of fauna, flora lore, or druidic?
All I got is a tracking proficiency. That's about it.
Herbalism is the best what I've got. I don't necessarily have flora and fauna.
I think herbalism follows.
I'll give you a
follows
wisdom
grass.
check +5, Dean, for that herbalism.
Okay. Plus
Not that-
5.
But for now, you guys predict that you can't see much, but if you move further east, southeast, you should hit the coast and possibly that area that goes to the tower.
Sort
So I
of-
rolled a 10. I'm good there. I
Okay.
passed that wisdom check.
So you're like, yeah, there is sort of trails going. You guys can start, and Rock starts to cut into the foliage, and he seems to be following sort of a drier area, and he just starts going southeast.
Yeah, I'm sort of following Rack, doing
Oh,
the same.
yeah, sounds good.
Everyone, could you? Okay, so you go for like an hour. Could you make a die 8 roll?
I got it.
Sure.
4.
And could you make whoever has the tracking, make a tracking roll?
Got it. That's a 3.
So, well, no, who had the tracking ability?
Nestor, I think.
Yeah. The
Oh,
monk with
okay,
tracking.
right. Oh, so that's a crit, that's
Yeah, I should say.
on a 100-sided, 5 or less is a crit.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that was a 3.
you actually are following. Yeah, you feel that you're like you can actually get to the edge of the lake at a moment, and you look out and you can see the island now. And I'm gonna. Well, actually, let me look at the map you guys see. Okay, yeah, you pop out. You're halfway there to that jutting little arm, and you're like, "We're on the right track. Let's keep going." So for another hour, you guys slug. Roll 8-sided, and then roll tracking roll,
Okay.
and you get plus 10 on that roll this time because of your success last time,
All right.
or plus 15. You did really well there. Okay, no 8's nothing jumps you.
Okay. Another tracking roll?
Yep.
Okay. With plus 15?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, minus 15.
Yeah, minus 15. All right. So we got. Funnily enough, we got a 18.
And again, you lead truly, and before you pop out and push the foliage aside, and you guys made your way through here, getting little cuts from this elephant grass and getting wet and not pleasant. And it took you another 2 hours. It's like close to about 6 o'clock now in the evening, and you come, and all of a sudden you pop out, and you're on. You guys come. You actually climb up about 3 feet of this ridge, and you're on this perfectly straight causeway that goes into the mist. And at this point, it's too kind of misty and dark to see the island now, but this is the causeway that goes to the tower. And that causeway, like I said, is over half a mile long, and it seems to go straight. And Longinus, you're looking at it and realizing what?
That this, are you talking about this pathway?
Yeah. It's like a friggin' Roman
Oh, yeah.
road, because
It's like it's made by this. This looks like it's made by the dwarves.
oh yeah, and you kick like there's moss and stuff, but there is an ancient roadway. Goes
The dwarves-
straight.
The dwarves, I recognize dwarven craftsmanship. This road won't fail us. We should stay on it.
Yes, be much nicer going than we've had.
Very much more stable anyway than that swamp out there.
Yeah,
We don't have any blood left. All these mosquitoes.
and
Rock,
it's
lead the way, Rock. Be careful.
Yeah. You're essentially letting the monk and the minotaur lead the way.
Yeah.
Because, one, we both have pole arms.
and just
Are we
picture
there?
this causeway going into the swampy, misty
Mm-hmm.
lake, and the lake is vast. It was like 8 miles by 12 or something.
That is a rather large lake.
Very.
Is it volcanically warm or anything like that?
No, it's misty and dank, and it's covered. Like I said, it's literally covered with foliage, like little
this like
vines.
a-
It's like Amazon stuff.
Is this like a rather thick mist, or is this just enough to be an annoyance?
Just annoying. Like cutting vision at 6 o'clock in the evening in the fall to about 300 feet.
Okay,
Football
so not
field
that bad.
max. Not that bad. And you guys, Rock heads off. He just, let's go. And he tromps off.
clack, 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 clack down the stones.
He's not that
Yeah.
stealthy, but he's fairly good though. He's not
Yeah.
wearing like heavy armor and stuff. Rock. He's pretty quiet actually.
I imagine those hooves, though, are making a sound.
Yeah. Now I have to do a quick read here, reacquaint myself.
Mm-hmm. I'd say so far we're doing quite well. For being,
Very well.
Yeah, we just peeled right through those lizard dudes.
Yeah.
That was just sad. Almost felt sorry. Almost.
Not to mention we have more food because of it.
Yeah.
All right, I have a new map. This may take a couple minutes, everyone, to get some tokens. And
I'm just gonna.
I forgot to do this. I didn't really have time. Might take me about 5 minutes.
No problem.
Yeah, I kind of got what I got to do here. So I can...
Not nearly as difficult as fighting that baby Remora is up there.
Yeah.
They're much easier when we get the drop on them versus the Hawks that got the drop on us.
I'm just quickly getting myself something to use for a token.
Now, I do have tokens for you guys back in Hamlet. I'll have to go there and copy them. Hold on. I'm glad I did that.
All right. It's good to know.
Very good. Okay, there you are. Okay. Do we have a Eldaria?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Iltrick, Irina, Longinus. I'm missing one.
Idri?
Easy.
Damn. Shit.
I'm making something real quick.
Is Dean's
Don't worry.
Iltrek?
Eeltrek, that's mine, yes.
Longinus, Irina, Eldaria. Who am I missing? Nestor.
Turn order that I have is Rock,
Idri.
Idri, Eldaria, Eltrack, Irina, Longinus.
Right. And the Minotaur, I had him. One moment. Damn it.
All right, there we go.
Damn, I can't find Rack.
Okay.
Hold on, where did I put him? Shit. I had a token for him. It'll take me a second. Hold on, I'll get one.
All right.
Anyone, take a look at the map. You guys follow this causeway for about half a mile into this lake. On either side, it gets a little creepy, and after it takes you about 20 minutes or so. But it's steady and firm, and that's good. There's no more elephant grass or vines and such. But sure enough, you get to a point where it ends, and there's this rickety wooden sort of drawbridge, not drawbridge, but it goes across to a courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
And you see there's a tower, and I'll get to you in a moment. Don't go into there yet. As I get our Minotaur.
Yeah, I finally got around to adding a portrait to my character sheet.
Nice. So anyway, made myself a drink. Gonna. Here we go. I got almost. Do I have everybody now?
Five. 5 of us and Rack. Yes, 5 of us.
Sweet.
All right, let's see here. Janice.
Rack the man.
All right, I see Rack, Iltric, Longinus, Irina, Eldaria. That's it.
Okay, so Rack walks out onto this wooden causeway that goes about 50 feet to this tower. And at one point, it would have been quite impressive. But at the moment, perched on a rocky islet amid the weed-tangled lake is a grim, battlemented building. Its ancient stones are stained and moss-covered, and the timbers of the stockade extending from one side are rotten. A gray figure paces the battlements as if on lookout duty, but it does not seem to have noticed you. So on the roof, behind the barricades, there's a shadowy figure pacing.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was gone a minute.
And this is as soon as you got to within. Now suddenly, ooh, okay, hold on 1 minute. I have to do a little. Ooh, okay. Now everyone has to place where they are. Rack went forward onto the walkway and he got about this far. Now who's with him, Nestor?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nestor, you're beside him.
I don't actually see my token.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Are you Eldaria?
No, I'm
No,
Adrian.
that's me.
Oh shit.
I think you're actually missing mine.
Idri.
Oh, there you are.
Idri. Oh, I don't have one for you.
So there you. Okay, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll get one in 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I thought I had
All right.
everybody. Okay, we shall put you. That's a terrible one. Forget it. We'll make you blonde
All right.
for now. We'll change it later.
It works.
And your character is actually listed as Idri. Okay. Will take me about 8 more seconds to have this done. You are just a human, no special. All right. Does that work?
Yep.
Does everybody see what I see? A little map
Yep.
with a causeway?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Perfect. So Rack and Idri go forward, their scout team, and Longinus and everyone else hanging back. I need to check one thing. Everyone freeze.
Mm-hmm.
You two need to make a save versus spells.
Okay.
Ouch, at -2.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Don't drop the D20.
And I'm rolling for Rack.
Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. 19 -2.
Actually, I think, oh, it's so hard to make these rolls at first level. Oh, man. Even with that 15 still a fail.
So that's, what is that? 19 -2, 17 total?
That might make it. You're a monk?
Yeah.
Okay. Rock is suddenly the figure on the top seems to look over and kind of give out a moan and then simply turn and walk away. But Rock, just his eyes go wide and he gives out this bay of terror. And he turns around and runs.
Rack, you all right over there, man?
You know, he's gone. He's like, ah! And he runs right towards Longinus and everybody. He just seems to want to just split through you guys. And he has an utter look of terror.
Whoa. I can calm horses in that. Is there a possibility I could calm him
Now,
down?
1 second. You yourself, Nestor,
Yeah.
you felt the eerie, icy call of this thing, but your monk training held you?
I sort of like clear my mind so there's not something for him to like actually affect.
And you realize that Rock was hit by that, and he didn't have the training and the experience to fight it.
The discipline to.
It still gave you goosebumps. Whatever it was on that roof just had this aura of death and fear. Your worst nightmares.
We're not alone here. I sort of call out to the others. I'm like,
That's for sure.
yeah.
Can I grab Rock before he runs by us and say, friend, God.
So we're gonna tell him to like steal himself. And
Okay, so now this is big Longinus. How do you play this? Because you did fail that earlier charisma check, so that would have given you bonus. Now he's running by you, and you're the big warrior that he seemed to respect.
I'm gonna tell him, friend, don't leave us. I'll go first. Relax. It'll be okay. God will protect us.
Okay, you get a +7 charisma check.
Missed. 18. Unbelievable.
I was going to make it +5.
I've got like a freaking awesome charisma, and it doesn't matter because I can't.
Okay, he slows down. He doesn't just sprint down the causeway. He does brush by you and breathing heavily, and he goes about another 150 feet, 200 feet, and then he's hunched over on his haunches and breathing just. And he's
I'm gonna go over to him, reach out to him, extend my hand, and tell him the others need us. You come up behind us. I'll go first.
Oh, nice.
You keep the others safe. I'll go first, but we need you.
Okay, I'll give you a +5 charisma check on that one.
Yay, made one.
All right, so you get 200 XP, and he's there's a tear in his eye. I'm not afraid, and you're like, no, you're not. And he grins at you after a bit and breathing heavily, and he looks back toward the tower.
We will conquer all if you're brave. Come with us.
And he follows you, and he comes back. Well done. And meanwhile, Idri, you've grinning and you're looking up at this, and you notice that figure is doing this sort of patrol on the roof and doesn't really seem to be attacking. You didn't run or anything. You stood your ground.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, anyone here proficient with some bows?
No. Can I?
Essentially,
I can't turn undead yet. So,
And you guys don't have a cleric, do you?
Yeah, I'm half cleric. I thought we had another cleric with us too.
Why is this thing undead?
it seems like a spirit type figure, doesn't it?
Ooh, I have something for this.
Well, Leisure, you're close up. You could make a dexterity check +5 to see if you can actually make out some maybe features. This creature comes around in sight once in a while. It's doing a sort of a circuit. You've been watching
Dexterity
it.
check +5.
I've got a spell for this.
All right.
I've
Oh, that
got-
is lovely. That is a lovely natural one.
Wow. Okay,
Plus 5 is 6.
it's some sort of it must be undead because you just see the shimmering form of this dwarf, and it's a dwarf sentry that seems to be doing its internal rounds.
I mean, it had this unnatural effect of making the Minotaur run away, so it's some sort of supernatural figure.
We've got some undead up ahead. Anyone here?
Oh, I've got a
Good with-
spell for that. It's invisibility to undead. I'm going to try that.
Mm.
Is that just for you?
Yeah, it's just for me. Yeah, but I could sneak in there closer and have a look around and see what's going on. Maybe.
How about we ask, since the Minotaur's fled, how about we say, let's try and sneak by this guy, and then see if the Minotaur can be like a gathering point or something like that for people who don't get over or something.
Darren, you said he's walking a circuit around this thing and comes
Yeah.
back in a certain interval. Is there any possibility when he's going away around his circuit, we could cross that before he gets back around? Do we think we could make a bolt across there?
Possibly. But he comes quite frequently, and you sense, like, Idri, you still sense his aura the whole time.
Does Does he notice me at all? From this
No.
distance?
No. And he could have, and probably should have, frankly. You're out there on the open, sort of, but he doesn't seem to
if
mind.
possible, can I like stealth behind him and just take him out?
Well, you have to get there first.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast an invisibility to undead.
Okay.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna like roll stealth, try and get up behind him and just
So
like
maybe
take
do-
my bardiche and just
Okay, well, hold on a sec. Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody's casting an invisibility spell.
invisibility undead on himself.
And that is Eldaria.
Mm,
No, that's me.
Yeah, I
Irina.
thought so. Oh, right. Irina, where are you? Okay, Irina, there you are. So you go ahead and cast this spell.
Yeah.
And there's this weird aura about you, and you come up beside Idri.
Yeah, so I'll sneak ahead a little bit more, and Idri can come up behind and stealth from spot to spot or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna try and get as close as I can to him while stealthed and just use my giant bardiche.
Now, Irina, you sense when you get about halfway across that walkway, there's this strange aura. And your spell, however, see, it washes off you. It's like you have this 2-inch sort of bubble around you, and these negative vibes that want to scream at you and resurrect your worst nightmares as a teenager seem to just wash off you as that spell takes its effect. And you get 100 XP.
I'm gonna just roll for stealth real quick, alright?
Yep.
Okay.
And the rest of you are watching them as they walk down this causeway, and they get
Thank you for the
toward-
2.
and you guys get to the end of the causeway, and you sense this creature keep walking, but as you get there, you can't see it anymore because he's on the second story. And it was a dwarf specter of some sort, and it was emitting this sort of radius of negative death energy. And
He can't really see us from where we are, right?
no. And Rack sensed it, and Rack couldn't handle it. He had to run, but Longinus, he did a great job. Now, Rack is confident. He's coming back, and he's... and
She's
the rest
not
of
even
you...
here to defend herself. I'm sorry.
Now, I've given you some information. You can try go across if you like, but there's danger.
Let me ask Rock, are you comfortable coming with us?
Yes.
Okay.
And he grits himself.
Do you want me to try and like climb up, grab
Okay,
him,
hold on a
pull him
second.
down?
It's their turn. We're going to
Okay.
go with Dean and Longinus and Heather and everybody.
All right. I'm going to try and lead the way with, at least with Rock. I'm not sure, Dean, what you want to do, but
Okay, so you can move your character. Start moving across.
yeah, I'm going to start moving him.
I think sticking close to the paladin is going to be a good idea here. I'm not sure what we're going into, but I'll be behind him, but backing him up with the spells right behind him.
So Longinus, you get there's something as you reach halfway. And what do you do to prepare yourself as a paladin? Convince me. Give me a bonus to your roll.
I'm gonna say a quick blessing to Heronius. Heronius, give me strength, and I'm gonna say, come with me, Rock. We've got this.
Okay, now Longinus, you feel your protection aura kick in. Now, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've got the +1 on saving throws. No,
Yes,
+2 on saving throws. And then protection from evil in a 10-foot radius.
So, everybody else, you see this paladin striding forward, and suddenly there's this sort of sparkling aura about him as these dark, oily things try to reach in. Longinus, you get a +10 on your roll against spells for a saving throw. So you can still actually succumb as these oily figures reach in.
Here
And the
comes
rest of
the
you are
one.
watching this battle as Longinus is taking on all these negative vibes.
If there's anyone that can crit fail, it's me.
Nope, you're good.
All right,
Nice.
So they recoil and they bounce off this bubble. And if you guys realize, if you stay in that bubble, you don't have to make a roll. So Rack has been close. Rack's right beside you, and he's looking at it. And he grins at you, goes, "Hi, brother. Keep going. This negative
I'll
thing
look
is
close.
gone."
Keep up.
Okay, so Eldaria, are you keeping up? Everybody's gonna huddle in close. Somebody's got to be outside, but you get a +5 saving throw if you're left behind. And you guys stay within his reach. And you guys catch up to these guys, and they're just about to breach the courtyard.
He's on that second level up there, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, up above. It's like 15 feet high. It's actually quite a ways up
Yeah.
there.
They said he was on the battlements.
The years, neglect, and weather have all taken their toll in this place, yet it seems that somebody has been here recently. Somebody with a grim mission, since 2 fresh, scaly hides hang limply from a hook beside the door of the building.
Well, that's
And-
lovely.
Yeah, while these guys were coming up,
Like snake hides?
like muck dweller hides.
Like the stuff we just killed earlier. Okay.
So maybe this is like a refuge type place from the people who, maybe it's someone who opposes those muck dwellers.
Is it possible for me to climb up there? To the battlements?
Hold on, everybody. I'm just adjusting your vision so you don't see everything. I just realized, you bastards, we're at full view.
Way to go, Darren.
Assholes.
We conspired to not tell you.
Okay, hold on. That'll take me about...
Couple more seconds.
Yeah. Okay, who sees, who can't see?
I'm
I can see
human.
everything outside of the black square you have.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Can
Yeah.
you just tell me if you can't see anything?
Like a circle.
I mean,
We're
I
good.
can't see anything but the
You can see
walkway,
something, right?
like a land.
Area A.
Good. So you see the courtyard in front of you, and as I said, there are assholes. These lizard skins hanging up, and there's clearly somebody has been through here and has done great damage to muck dwellers in muck dweller land.
Hmm.
Can I get up to those battlements?
And by the way, you're all. Oh wait, if you stay within Longinus's sphere, you don't have to make any effects from that. That creature is still emitting this horrific thing, but you all are fortified, and it's
I'm visible to any undead for another Well, that was 6 rounds altogether.
Right. There seems to be one way into this place. There's a set of stairs.
Is that a door along this wall here to the left?
Yeah.
Hey, there's an X marks the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You can go
Okay.
stand on it.
I've got a rough idea of how we can take out that guy up there.
I'll change stuff. If it's obvious, I'll put the trap somewhere else.
I've got a,
Oh, I don't
Just
see-
so you know.
I don't see
Setting a trap, yeah.
So who's first? Longinus
I'm
is
first.
steps out with his aura.
Yeah, I'll go there
You
too.
can see these dark thoughts are all being repelled by his aura.
All right, so to our right here, as we look, this goes off into the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and to the left is this tower.
Right.
And this is just like landing. Is this dirt or mud or concrete? What does this look like that we're standing on?
Dwarven manufacturer.
Nice and paved.
First class
Hey.
stuff. Okay. And as we're looking down this landing, do we see anything else? Any other accesses into the tower except for this main one?
Negative. Straightforward. Longinus, make a dexterity save. +5.
Okay, one sec.
You just stepped on the X.
Oh. Did that roll? I tried to roll. Of
There goes.
course.
Okay, Longinus disappears as the floor just drops away. And Eltrek, you could make a normal dex check. Because you
Yep.
were close.
Like Scooby Doo or something.
Oh, how did they
Both
get?
of you.
How do they put them numbers back to back in a random generator?
5 points damage, Longinus.
Okay.
that sucks.
Yeah.
2 points damage.
Thank God you're carrying a healing potion.
Yeah. Is the walls of the? I guess this is a pit of some sort.
Mhm.
Okay.
How,
And you
how
guys
badly?
both fell in. You both get pulled out, and it's just like, somebody very cleverly built this trap. Son of a bitch. And you do notice these 2 racks up with the skins on them, and they're both splayed out so that the heads are looking up and the arms are akimbo. And these creatures were killed violently and skinned and displayed outside these stairs.
Okay.
Longinus, do you need some healing? I can cast a heal spell on you.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. That way, I'd rather keep the potion for melee if possible.
Mm.
And the stairs go up to a door, which is locked.
3. So I'm at. Okay, hang on.
The stairs over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've actually got thief skills because I'm a monk. If you want, I can try and unlock that door.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
And yeah, Rock is like, "Are you okay?" Pulls you guys out.
1 second, I gotta get. I actually have to set this up. Where is it?
Can we get
I
out
gotta
of
go
the?
into-
Can we assume we've climbed out of the pit though? Is it climbed?
Yeah, and it's like you're out.
All right, so we need to be very careful about future pits. Clearly, this area is protected, so we're going to be as we advance. I'm going to be looking for
All right.
for any obvious, maybe not
Any
so obvious
thieves
trap.
in the group?
I have thief skills as a monk, so I can try and unlock that door.
I'll give you your fine trap roll to see, check out that pit and get more information from it, because you realize that pit is a recent thing.
All right. So
not dwarven make.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely. 12.
So yeah, somebody has in this tower has booby trapped it.
All right. I'm gonna check out that door first to see if it's trapped, and then to unlock it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So that'll be find and remove traps first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a 1. That is a 0-1.
It's trapped.
Okay, it is trapped.
In fact, you know the details of the trap, and you unlock the mechanism, and you open the door.
Mhm.
There's a tripwire to a crossbow. When you open the door, it's shot from the from down the hallway. There's a crossbow rigged in the ceiling to shoot anybody who opened the door,
Well, that was
I'm standing here.
and you get 100 XP or 50. First level. What the hell am I doing? 50.
okay.
You look down a hallway, and a dwarven manufacture overgrown with moss and trickling water and dripping. To your left, there's a door 20 feet further, and about 30 feet on, there's a staircase that descends down, of all things. Because remember, the island's kind of perched up, so the staircase goes down into water.
Could I?
Now
Could I?
that now that I can no longer see, I'm assuming I can't see the guy on the battlements. Do we still need to be inside the aura to?
No, actually, you're right. At this point, you guys have kind of gotten a hold of yourself, and you still sense that presence. There's some undead thing up there on the roof that is emitting this horrible death feel. And I don't know if you want to go up there or not, or want to go down the stairs. Your call. On the left,
Okay.
there's a door.
Can I try and remove the crossbow?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good one.
it's
Was it
down
a
here at the end here. It's over
was
here.
in this hall. It's the C right here is the crossbow.
Yeah, actually, it's right. It's rigged up on the ceiling up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and remove it so that anyone who can use crossbows can have it.
Is
Skinny
the
crossbow.
door
Heavy crossbow.
It's a heavy
the door
crossbow.
here to the left is closed. Is there any light? Can we see any light on the other side?
Negative. By the way, who's got a light source at this point? It's dark.
I can cast a light spell.
Okay.
I'll cast a
Oh.
light spell.
What do you want me to roll for that crossbow removal?
Remove traps.
Okay, this is okay, and then 16.
And you got heavy crossbow. Now that door on your left is unlocked. And actually, Longinus and Irina make a +5 wisdom roll.
I missed.
Irina, you smell fish.
I mention it and I say, it smells fishy in here. Oof. That's weird.
I wonder if there could be any of those muckraker things in there.
It'd be maybe they're captive or maybe they're skinning them still or something.
Door isn't locked, actually.
That mean that they shouldn't be captive if the door's not locked.
I'm
Do we
standing
feel-
here right beside it, so I'll have a peek in.
Do we feel good about leaving the door closed before exploring the rest of this place, or should we?
No, you see Irina kind of opens it a bit, and there's dried fish, more dried fish, and yet more dried fish. From floor to ceiling and from wall to wall, this room is crammed with wooden racks holding hundreds of fish and eels, all neatly slitted and dried. They've all been dressed and splayed out.
I tell these guys, it's a room full of food. We should grab some. So we probably don't have much for provision.
No, we only
No.
found that 1 week, and that only did us for like a day and a half.
Yeah, let's snag some fish.
You want to head in there and grab some fishies?
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we should check the stairs first. There's still an option for food here.
Well, move in if you want to move in. Like the hanging fish obscures vision. You don't even see the other side of the room. It's a bit misleading. But
Totally full of drying fish.
racks of fish and eels. And,
Racks.
If you want, you guys can collect the fish while I
and cat is,
check the stairs.
yeah.
Yeah, a couple of us could grab some fish while these guys check it out. Yeah, that sounds good.
And
Oh,
Rack is salivating. He's like, "Oh, it smells so good." Irina, you go in there a little ways.
yeah, I'm gonna head in.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then,
I'm going to
Much
stay.
in here, but I'm being cautious.
yeah,
Light. I got a light spell. So.
on the far side of the room, as you go in there, obscured by the racks of fish, is a locker and a ladder. And there's a ladder that goes up to the top battlement. And
Well, we
there's
can
a
take-
large locker.
Do we have
We
any
can actually-
reason to go upstairs, guys? I mean, that's like the battlement area, right? So
I mean, we could take out that specter that's up there that's patrolling.
Meanwhile, Idri and Eeltrick see a steep staircase going down, and immediately at the bottom to the right is another door.
I'm gonna use my pole arm, the like the wooden end of my pole arm as a 10-foot pole,
Hmm.
and like just go down the stairs and check for traps.
Good call.
Good
But
idea.
the fifth step gives away,
Okay.
and the ensuing 10 steps give away, and you slide down, and at the
Mhm.
wall at the bottom part, cleverly positioned, were a bunch of little knives in which you would slide into.
But I'm good, right?
You're like, damn. Oh,
That would
sorry.
have been nasty.
Hold on. I have to do something real quick here.
Yep, I'm glad I thought of that.
Yep, good call. Now, meanwhile, back to Irina, you did find that ladder going up, and it went up to a trapdoor that would open onto the roof where that thing is.
Mhm.
And there's lots of fish, and whoever hanged all this stuff is really good. You realize, this really tasty looking stuff.
Yeah. I fill up my pouch with fish. Yeah, why not?
I guess just grab enough fish for us to be able to eat.
That is theft.
Oh, that's true. I am a cleric.
I'm pretty sure that Rack has no moral obligations when it comes to food.
He rocks in there scarfing down fish. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, he walks in there and goes, "Oh, yummy."
He's not stealing, he's eating.
Idri, you got to the bottom. You warn everybody that the last half stairway is just a slide.
Yeah.
And this door is
Well, I'll go back and talk to these guys and let them know there's something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we really want to challenge that that guy on top there. Yeah, that seems like some undead freaky stuff that I'm not really wanting in no part of.
Yeah, I'm gonna find and remove traps on the door.
go ahead. Anyone else doing anything?
Sliding down to back him up.
All right, that's a 10.
Rack comes back with face full of scales and eel. Look at his fingers. So what is it? What do you see?
Just a door so far. We'll see what
All right.
happens here in a minute.
Enough traps in this place.
I roll the 10 on find and remove traps on the door.
And he's making a lot of noise. No traps. And it, 1 second.
Was it locked?
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna open the door. Carefully go in.
Hmm. Okay. you notice right away.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. The door swings open, and you are met by the gaze of a horde of diminutive beasts, all poised to leap or strike. You brace yourself, but surprise turns to relief as you realize that these lifeless wooden statues carefully arranged around the walls of this damp room. On a table lies a half-completed carving, surrounded by shavings, but of the sculpture there is no sign. There appears to be a half-submerged boat, kind of somewhat moored, and you go into the room a ways. Hold on, everyone's freeze.
Yeah.
So you walk up to the edge of the boat, Idri,
Mhm.
and Longinus is behind you looking, and Rack's on the stairs, Edric's there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking around this large room, and there's these statues carved everywhere.
Would I recognize what the statues are from? Is there any like religious symbolism or?
Make an intelligence check.
We did
Just-
have that other sculpture that we found in the.
I think there was
the
a rather
lizard man
large
one,
thing.
Does it fit with the statues that? Didn't you say one was missing?
Well, I didn't say that. You guys
Oh,
have one.
All right.
You said something about there was
Any
a spot.
modifiers?
Nope.
The
3.
one on the table's not finished.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 3.
Right. Well, what do you want to do, Idri? You come to the edge, look at the boat, you don't see anything.
Well, there's a 3 on that intelligence check. So do I recognize what these are from? Like,
Whoever made these statues is the same person who made the statue you guys have.
okay, so there is a connection to that statue that we found.
Are all
Maybe.
these characters similar type? Are they? Is it a diverse array of creatures, or are they all the same kind of creatures?
That's just what I was wondering.
Good question. Hold on. There's over 20 of them, and they have various creatures that seem to come from the valley. There's muck dwellers, bloodhawks, hobgoblins, snakes, crows, deer, hedgehogs, wild boars, bats, 2 dogs, a couple of strange-looking rabbits with horns sticking out of their heads.
Jackalopes.
No, they're called Almaraj.
Dan
Oh.
Photo.
And suddenly there's an explosion of water by the boat as this creature launches out of the water
Mm-hmm.
and lands on top of the boat. And it's an enormous lizard man. Muscular. He's got webbing gear on, and he's got a massive trident and a net.
Am I close enough to stab him?
Is
Make
he
a
is
surprise
he
check.
attacking?
All right. That is 1 second. Turn on a light over here. I turn on a desk light. That's a 6.
And he screams, "Get back! Don't touch my statues! Bastards!" Screams in common.
We're,
You
we're,
come
we're
for
not,
my statues!
we're not here for the statues.
These statues are wooden,
Yep.
so there's no intrinsic value to them. Okay, so let's.
Yeah, I sort of.
Hold,
So
I'll,
call
I'll,
out
I'll
to
say
him.
hold, fellas. Let's
Yep.
back up.
We're not here for the statues.
He was Darren. He was speaking common or speaking.
Yeah,
something-
rough common.
Okay. Who has? I mean, I suppose I really didn't say, but I suppose we still have the statue that we found earlier.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
let's just sort of pass it along to him here.
Okay. We'll lay it at his feet.
And instantly his eyes go wide. And he kind of bounds by you, Idri, and grabs the statue and then realizes that he jumped out there and retreats quickly. What do you want? Where did you find statue? Muck Dweller's dead.
Okay.
We found-
Does anyone? Okay, I'm gonna sheathe my sword just to kind of diffuse the situation here.
Were you looking to ask there, Longinus? Because I'm sort of like right here in the middle of this. Like, we're not here to hurt you.
He
Just
still
trying
has his
to
net up.
I'll let you handle it, but I'm gonna put away my sword here.
So who makes the charisma check?
I guess make the guy closest to the lizard man make the charisma check.
No, actually, you guys handled this well. No check needed. And he settles down right away, and he grabs a statue that you guys brought and put down. Ah, they stole it. They stole it. You, who are you?
We are merely people trying to get to our compatriots. We were picked up by these, what were they called, like rock somethings?
Giant birds.
Large birds, and dropped in a nest, and we are simply making our way back towards our compatriots across the valley.
Okay, so now each of you make just a simple charisma check.
Mhm.
He seems to be relaxed a bit.
All right, that's a 2. So apparently 9 charisma is not stopping me from rolling high.
He goes, no, Macdrellas. You outsiders, foreigners. Come in, come in. And he immediately grins, this lizard man grin. He has a statue back. Do you like my art, my statues?
It's just quite well done. Very good.
They are quite well done, actually. It's pretty impressive. And he squats down. Oh, there's more of you. My traps. You meant buy them. How?
Very nimble. Very perceptive.
Well, I've got a dented helmet, so it's not like they were pretty effective traps, actually.
I mean, some of us not so nimble, but others, we got it.
The big
Hi.
clumsy one.
Swilbosh.
What are you doing here, Swilbosh?
This is my place. My home. The Muck Dwellers, they stay away from here. The spirit keeps them away.
Well,
Has he-
go ahead.
Did he come with the ruin?
Oh, Ruin, been here long time.
Was the specter here before you?
Always been. I swam in through the bottom and avoid him. Don't go up there.
Does he not harm you?
No, he seems just to spread hate and fear. I sense, longs for an old age when they ruled this place. Dwarves, and he spits. Pfft, filthy dwarves once ruled here.
Do you know a way across the valley?
And the rest of you come in there? He goes, you have many friends here.
Yes, there are quite a few of us.
Got nothing else. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit cross-legged over here to be less threatening.
That's weird. Makes it like-
And he says, I can smell you have been to my pantry.
Sorry about that.
We've been light on food the last few days coming from the top of the mountain down. It's been a long, hard trek.
Hmm.
Sorry about stealing your food.
Do you have
I didn't take
news of the outside the valley?
We are trying to get outside the valley, yes. We're
Do
just
you have
travelers.
news? You are foreigners.
Yes, we've all traveled far to get to where the giant birds picked us up, and we traveled far from there to get to here.
Come in. You must tell me about the outside world. I've been trapped in this valley for 10 years.
I walk in. Whoa!
What? More? There more's you. And he starts lighting candles and torches. And he starts
Perhaps-
pushing things aside.
Around the corner. What the hey? What the hey?
Who are
Perhaps
you? And it's a woman. He's like, oh. And Rack comes in, and you guys fill the place up like it's 25 by 30 feet ish, and it's he's made it his home. He has some rudimentary furniture, and it's full with all you guys. But he's backed in the corner, and you realize he's a bit scared. And he's looking at the water. You
Yep.
do not come to harm, Swilbosh.
No, perhaps we can help each other, actually. You said you've been trapped here?
Yes.
I have. I
Perhaps
was
we can
brought
help-
here too by the giant birds.
Perhaps, do you know a way out of here?
I do not. The forest beyond the river or the lake is full of evil creatures. There's a group of goblins there. They're mining the other side. And there is an evil presence on the other side as well. I do not know its nature.
Perhaps, since there are enough of us, we can make our way out of the valley with each other and without getting harmed very much. You know what I mean? I'm essentially,
Yes.
I'm essentially propositioning him to like, if you come with us, we can help
Would you
get you
like
out
to
of the
come with
valley.
us?
You can tell he wants to, but he's looking at you all. There's like an elf and a minotaur. No dwarves. That's in your favor. Hates dwarves.
Yeah.
I reckon you may have your what's what I'm looking for? Hatreds towards certain people, but for now we have a common goal: get out of the valley.
Survival is a very driving force to overcome personal.
Grievances.
Yes.
Aye. He goes, the lake is passable. The river can be traversed, or the lake by the boat, and we can reach the other shore, but I know not much beyond that.
Perhaps with your expertise in crossing the lake and river, with all of us together, we can get through the rest of the way.
It is too late now. It's too dangerous across the lake. You must stay here with me and tell me tales of the outside world. And he rummages around the back and he pulls out a large keg of an ancient keg, actually. I do not drink, but perhaps you do. And he puts the keg down, and it's a dwarven keg from way back.
If this is still good, this could be some really good ale.
Yeah.
And he's lighting more candles, and he goes, I have not had guests for so long. I've been trapped here for 10 years. I live in the lake. I sneak out, and you notice over here, there's a way out, the back door. He doesn't go out the front. I set my traps. I let the beast up top scare everything else away. The muck dwellers. I hate them.
We ran into some and slain most of them. They ran off and we retrieved the statue.
Oh, did you take their loins?
No.
Mhm. He looks disappointed. So, will you stay here tonight? You must not go out. Tonight we dance.
We should rest tonight.
Why not?
On our approach to your island, we saw caves in the cliff near here. If we can't get out on the boat, is there some way down through the caves?
I have never made it across the marshes. You realize the muck dwellers, you must have really hampered them, for they may be back, but that is possible, he murmurs. He doesn't like it, though. He prefers the wet way.
Could this boat accommodate all of us?
Yep.
That's a very large boat.
It would be tight, but a boat
Well,
could
it's
hold
like a 20-footer.
Yeah.
That's a very large boat then.
Yeah. How about the stairs that go up at the mountainside here beside the lake?
That's what
Do you
he
know anything?
mentioned. Yeah, he just said he's never been up them.
Oh, he never went up them. Okay.
No.
What else was?
Partly because they hate dwarves.
How about the far side of the lake to the west? Does the swampland come all the way around there, or is there something else over that way?
There's rumored to be a trail around that way, and it goes into the forest.
And you haven't gone that far yet, have you?
No. Recently, a group of goblins have gone in there, in that part of the forest, and near the center of the valley, there's something dark there, influencing nature. And he shudders.
Well, I guess tonight we rest, and then come morning we start making headway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stairs or boat. Stairs or boat.
Yeah, stairs or boat, I guess, would be the next decision come morning. If we can have a good time here, he's got lots of food. I can use one more healing spell here tonight to heal somebody up. And
I need another heal. I'm only half hit points.
Yeah, I've got one.
do you still have your lay on hands?
I
Yeah, but he
do-
can't use it on himself.
I can heal somebody else if they'll heal me.
Yeah.
Well, here comes a roll for you for. Oh yeah, double ones. You get
Oh,
2.
one. Oh shit.
Well,
Right. Yeah.
come
Okay.
as you go.
I
Now-
fell in that pit with you, so if nobody else is seriously hurt, I could use a little bit myself.
All right. So I've got a lay on hands. Is that a 1d8 or 2d8?
Well, you have to look that up. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
that
looking at
much.
Your light wounds left.
Sorry, it's 2 points per level of experience, so 4 points to.
So, anyone want to tap that keg tonight? Because Swillbosh is in good mood. He seems to be quite a merry fellow for a lizard man, and you guys have never met a lizard man. He seems quite crafty. He's covered with all sorts of piercings and articulate pieces of garb and webbing, and he prances around, and he doesn't really like the look of the Minotaur much, and frankly, the elves too good looking.
Let's tap the keg and
I'm gonna kind of do a little praying in the corner. I'm not gonna drink tonight, but I'll just try and be unassuming and do
as a
little
monk
praying.
who also, probably brews his own stuff, he's gonna tap the keg and have some drinking.
Arena will probably abstain.
Yeah.
Hey, Eltrek will indulge in a few crafts.
So this ancient dwarven ale, how good is it? Did it stand the test of time?
It is top notch. Like, that ale's worth like 400 gold pieces.
Wow.
It is so good, and your spirits are high. And who drank with Swillboth? He didn't drink, but who drank?
Eltrek did.
Idri.
Now,
I didn't. I don't think two shoes.
no, actually, Swillboth does drink. Bucket, and he forms a bond with you two.
I sort of regale him tales of my monastery
and you guys
what
stay
I've
up in
noticed
the
with-
you stay up in the wee hours, and he takes you out onto the courtyard, and you guys go fishing for carp and barbecue some stuff, and sort of bond in a way.
Nice.
we sort of start comparing the trident and the bardiche to see which is better.
Yeah, yeah, you're trying to spear like eels, with your bardiche. He's laughing. And you guys don't get much rest, though. You don't heal anything. The rest of you guys heal. But the two people that did bond with him have a friendship with Swillboth. And the rest of you do heal and regain your spells and whatnot.
Mhm.
And the next morning, you guys are on this tower, and Swillboth is like, you guys are ready to go out and choose your path. Now, I'm probably going to pause the game here till
Yeah, that
next
seems like a
session.
good stopping point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I have some more to add, I'll probably think of, but this is a good spot.
So do we want to go up the stair? kind of towards the stairs? It just looks to me like on this map we're close to that area. Or do we want to just get in the boat and try and cross the lake?
I think that boat's probably our best bet right now.
Yeah, I agree. The boat's the best bet,
Absolutely.
but I'm still intrigued by them stairs too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
treasures.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
torn between the two.
No, it'll be interesting because both ways are, yeah. And the lake is not, well, it has risks as well, right?
Yeah, it could be some giant lake creature, mesosaur or something.
Hello from beautiful Hawaii.
Nice. But you guys did actually, that turned well. It could have went ugly with Swillboth. And you guys do have a friend. He's a lizard man and he knows this.
Finding everybody.
He'll be able to lead you down. Now you guys effectively have a ranger.
He's basically a ranger.
Well, in this environment, totally.
He's a natural creature of the outdoors, so
Yeah.
by nature.
And he can swim underwater and stuff. And lizard man. And he seems kind of trustworthy. He's quite an artist. You look at his stuff, he has 23 pieces of art, all sorts of animals. They're beautiful. And he wants to take them with him. How much can you guys carry?
I mean, I'm carrying nothing at the moment, so I can probably help him with that.
Yeah, none of us are carrying
How
much.
heavy are
Last
these
time here.
guys?
You guys are going to help him out, get out of this valley. You might actually have a new party. I'll have to write him up.
We only have the one backpack, though. We don't have much to carry with because most of us didn't have our backpacks with us.
He actually has a lot of stuff.
We can always make some makeshift packs.
And he has a lot of food. And he's got a lot of... and there's some other goodies here I'm going to actually tell you about that he's found in this dwarven tower.
I'm assuming this will add to our loot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's willing to share a lot of this stuff, but he has a bag of loot himself that he's had. But he does have some jewels. There's garnet stone. There's a diamond. Wow. There's an emerald that he gives you guys worth 1,000 gold pieces, and it's in a silk bag beneath one of the floor slabs. Wow. Garnet stone worth 300, so that's XP. That's 1,300 XP. Recovered statuette. Avoided the phantom. By the way, that creature is a phantom.
I never
Whoa.
heard of a phantom.
So it's a weird creature. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's you can't kill it.
You know?
You can't. If you guys went on up there, it would have just scared you off one by one eventually. And there's a trick to banishing it, but at this point, it's locked to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 6,800 XP for the party
800.
between the 5 of you.
So divide that by 5. Plus whatever you got from...
And if you roll 20s, you get 50 XP, right?
1360.
Oh, nice. 1360 XP. And you guys have a choice now. Yeah, like I said, you can take the boat route and go to the shore, or you can go back and hit the stairs.
All right, 13.
And next session, we'll play that. Next session will be either next... I'm going to try to start playing during the weekday, so it'll be either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And...
For a while.
What's that?
I'll be pretty open for a while.
Yeah, because I'm playing the high-level adventure on Sunday. And so
we got
this
you.
game will be played on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or maybe Friday. And I might actually double up the odd game. And this winter, I'll be playing probably 2 or 3, 4 games a week. So,
Don't forget we have a heavy crossbow.
right. And the Swillbosh guy, he seems to be interesting guy.
Mhm.
I think I actually get a level this session.
Yeah, I might too.
1, 2, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I got a level from that. Let's see here. Monk. That puts me at level 2.
Hey, I'm level 3.
Nice. 2, 6, 8, 1. 8, 1. That means I get more hit points. Great. Two hit dice. All right. 2 D4 for hit points.
Yep, I did go up a level.
Hey, Nestor, I've got bad luck. Roll for me on my paladin hit points.
What
D10.
D10 for your paladin hit points?
Yeah.
That's 3D10.
Just a D10. I've already got 2 rolls. I just need an extra D10.
Okay.
5. Okay.
All right, average.
Average.
Didn't quite go up with the magic user this level, but I'm close for next one.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Nice.
I don't know why I rolled 3. Drop to 1, so that'll be 13. Plus 1, so yeah, 14.
We got a second level spin.
14 hit points.
Did Darren take off?
I think he's still here. I think he's probably just doing something.
Okay.
Yeah. 14 HP. Not bad. Got a heavy crossbow with no ammo.
Hey, we got a lizard man.
Yeah, we do have that.
Yeah, lizard man and a minotaur. We got a whole menagerie going.
Yeah.
Oh, I now do
Be an army, and before you know it. Whole
awesome, I
army
do
goes in.
D4 damage. I do 1 D4 damage now with my unarmed strike.
Oh, you leveled up. Second level monk.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, not to mention I have a chance to stun them with my melee attacks with my hands. Oh, that also means my skills go up for thief too.
Nice. So you got 13 what?
I got 14 because of hit point adjustment.
Oh. How many XP was that again?
1360.
1360 each. Yep.
Yeah. Don't forget your natural 20s and all that.
Yep.
Nice.
So 30.
Wow, Rack might have went up a level. Hold on.
Awesome.
Well, thanks everyone for playing, by the way.
All right. So
Yeah,
these
I'm
skills-
looking forward to it.
Yeah, this one's really exciting. I've never even seen this adventure before, so this one's been really exciting.
It's a weird one. And it has all these interplays, like Swillbot, that it tells you if they interfere with the statues or if they didn't bring his favorite statue that the Muck Dwellers had stolen, he attacks.
Yeah.
At first, when we picked up that statue, I thought maybe that was going to be like the god of the
No, just happened to be somebody's
Muck Dwellers.
art
But
craft.
No.
it was kind of clear when you walked into the tomb that there were all these statues, that somehow the statue belonged here.
Yeah, it's not like Keep on the Borderlands where you have to confront a Medusa. Turns you to stone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Monk stuff. Does my AC change at all? Let's see.
Well, Rack's still second level.
Second level Minotaur.
Yeah.
Second level ass kicker.
Yeah, we got a tough party. I'm going to be throwing some challenges at you guys. Have
Okay.
some more maps prepared. This next section is tricky. You have to go through this dense forest.
So as a monk, when I level up, my AC goes down, right? My
Should, yep.
effective armor. All right, so now I'll be AC 3 then.
If you have other benefits.
Yeah, because my effective armor class at level 2 will be 9. And I get a -4 with my AC bonus. And the
So next time, yeah, you'll have the
Yeah.
choice to cross the lake quickly and get to the forest,
Yeah,
or you can go up the stairs. And he warned you as well. The river
Mhm.
comes out of Weed Lake, we'll call it, and the river splits the forest in two. And he doesn't know. He's never been in the forest. He says he's been trapped on this island, surviving for years and years and years. And he's been carving these statues, and he's gotten pretty good.
Very good from the look of them.
Yeah. He's quite a character,
He's got-
Swillboth. And the two who bonded with him are actually realized that he's quite different than what you'd think most lizard men are.
Yeah, they're not as bestial as we've been led to believe as elves. Like, this guy's civil and he talks and he has a craft and he makes really good
Yeah.
carvings.
I mean, as a human monk, I'm just like, I don't judge him. He's
Well, I'm
got his
surprised you guys didn't attack
profession.
him. I was like,
Oh, usually cool.
yeah. Cool. And on Sunday, we're going on with the Falling Star.
Oh my god, by the time I hit 6th level off of armor class 0.
Yep, you'll need it. We're going to have the two-pronged attack in the stage 3. Oh, right. There's one more thing I needed to do.
Alright. Oh, and I can now move 16 inches.
Okay. Now drinking buddies with Swillbosh the Lizard Man.
Skull.
Life achievement unlocked. I left home for this. Yeah.
Did that heavy crossbow come with ammunition at all? Or was it just like the one crossbow bolt?
Wow. Now, okay, who's the mage in this party?
Well, I'm a fighter magic user, so I guess I am.
Do you want to check out anything in this room particular? And bear in mind, everything.
There's a lot of stuff here. I have a magic user half to me as well. Half magic user.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you look at one half of the room, and I wander around looking at the other, and we'll see what we find.
Sure. While we're drinking with Swillbosh, I'll ask him to show me what he's got here and show off his wares and show off his talent.
Okay, for that I'll give you a +5 intelligence check, but you're +7, Heather.
Okay. Made it.
And I think I made it too. I'm pretty sure that's good.
Not bad.
The
Yep.
boat is special.
Boat is special.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
You realize it's ancient and from a bygone era. It's from the era of the dwarves or whatever.
It's a dwarven boat.
I bet it's a folding boat. Or maybe it shrinks or something. Or I don't know.
That's interesting to know before more.
Hang
Like
on.
a boat or something.
Hang on.
Well, maybe
one
since
sec.
the Minotaur has a maritime background, maybe he recognizes.
Would my identify spell be able to help us with this?
Oh yeah.
I'm casting identify then.
Do you have it under your slot?
Yes, I do.
Amen. And you already got it, and Brad nailed it. It's a folding boat.
Another folding boat.
What?
Does that mean we have more XP from this?
Yeah. Those
Oh
are-
yeah. And this is quite an amazing thing. I'm just looking here. If the command word is given, the box will unfold itself to form a boat 10 feet length. This one will be 20 feet, 4 feet width, 2 feet depth. A second command will unfold it to 24 feet. Okay, so you can make a 24-footer or a 10-foot footer. It'll have a pair of oars, an anchor, a mast, and a lateen sail. The ladder is decked with a single rowed scots, 5 sets of oars, steered oar, anchor, deck cabin, a mast, a square sail. The first can hold 3 to 4 persons. The second can carry up to 15 people with ease. A third word of command will cause the boat ship to fold itself into a box once again.
Oh.
Wow, that is super handy and nice.
Yeah, that 24-foot boat, that's a substantial
With a
boat.
sail and a cabin.
All worship.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I wouldn't know about a warship, but it's definitely a good-sized fishing schooner.
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. It's a magical folding fucking boat. It's awesome.
Holding 15 people, we could definitely fit most of his stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Big
counting the
yourself
Minotaur
small.
as 2 and the Lizard Man guy were, what, 7? 8?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is that a folding boat in your pocket?
Why, yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
As a matter of fact,
As a matter of fact, it is. I'm sorry, Heather.
oh no worries. I actually once dumbfounded.
Have
a
you
guy-
played with her? She's her sense of humor is awesome.
The joke's there. I make it first, and then I think later.
No, no worries. I actually once dumbfounded a guy because I rolled something really funny, and he goes, "Where are you from, Guam?" I said, "Matter of fact." Guy's eyes got the size of dinner plates. So no, you couldn't. There's nothing you could say could really shock me. Plus, the people I hang out with, no.
Oh man, I got another whip.
Sounds
I
like
can't find folding boat.
Sounds like my kind of folks.
Should be in the DMG somewhere.
Yeah, is it Unearthed Arcana? No.
I'm on Arthur. I'm right there right now. I'll have to move.
That's one of those things that one day that will save your life.
It's a powerful item. I think you get a lot of XP for this.
All right, heavy crossbow.
If I can find the damn thing.
Yeah, because I remember in the Falling Star one we'd gotten. Nope, not saying anything.
Yeah,
Not saying
that was...
anything about that module. Caught myself before I said something.
No, wasn't that in Bod's room?
Yeah, it was in Bodger's, but we found that.
He had the portable hole.
Oh, portable holes are awesome too.
Yes, they are.
All right.
That's what you're talking about, remember? That was a cool
Yeah.
module. I can't find folding boat. That's annoying me.
Side note: did that heavy crossbow come with ammunition?
Yeah. He has a lot of ammo. You can get a full quiver. 20 bolts.
All right, it's 20 bolts for this heavy crossbow that I can get proficiency for now.
Damn. Is that a... I can't find it.
I bet you
Oh,
can
God.
Google it.
I'm a monk with a crossbow now. This is going to be even worse for people.
I'm really annoyed.
I
you
feel
have
bad.
Unearthed Arcana? Is it in there?
Well, it would be. It's the updated list, but not there. I'm wondering if it's... Well, is it... Okay, I'm looking at her folding boat. Is it called something? A boat of folding or something stupid like that?
Mm.
Perhaps.
Oh, there it is. Boat folding. You bastard.
Oh,
They reversed the wording. In
I
the
just said it.
list.
I was like, oh, I bet. Oh, you're not going to believe this. That's 10,000 XP.
Holy crap.
Divided by 5.
2,000 XP for each of us.
That's an immensely
two-
powerful item. You guys better
That is-
cherish that. Wow.
That is
Yeah.
2,000 XP.
That thing will skim across the
Fine.
lake of nobody's business.
crap, probably went up another level.
Well, yeah. If the Minotaur's a sailor or a seaman or pirate or something like that, he could
Mhm.
probably operate that boat like nothing.
Right?
Well, the main party, if we're splitting this evenly among 5 people, that's 2,000 XP.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, Minotaur's up a level.
I think I go up.
Probably not.
Oh, God, let me look. I think I just went
That's
up a
like one of the
couple more
highest
levels.
XP items on the list.
Let's see
That's a
here.
huge item.
I
Wow.
think you just went up a level with your magic user there, Dean.
I'm pretty sure I did because I only needed 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brack's got
Fourth.
5,800.
Yep, I am now level 3 illusionist. Not illusionist. What the fuck am I thinking?
Monk.
Wrong.
Yeah, monk. I don't know why I thought illusionists were there.
Well,
So
are you
used
trying
to playing
qualify the
Sprite.
illusionist?
I'm so used to playing Sprite. No,
That's
no
fourth
fire
level
illusion.
now.
Wow. Oh, good work. I want to move this party. Yep.
Wow.
And you guys have an awesome item. That boat of folding. Bastards. I'll post it.
Wow.
16 HP. AC is now 2. I believe I now do D6 damage with my unarmed strike. And then, of course, my thief skills go up. At 3rd level, I can speak with animals as druids do, which begins at 3rd level experience.
That's handy.
So I've got
Yes,
the
that
ability
was
to
very
speak-
good. Yeah.
I've got the ability to speak with animals now.
Okay, folding boat will... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can hold 15 people on that 24-footer. It's got a cabin, sail, oars, 5 sets of oars, a steering oar, anchor, a deck cabin, a mast, and a square sail. Wow, what an item.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use that baby to go down the river Styx one day.
And this monk is getting pretty powerful.
Man, yeah, that was a humongous boost.
Mm-hmm.
Big lump of XP. Bleh.
Yeah, I'm up to 4th. I don't feel all the spell
Yeah, nice roll. Nice find. Swillboth too. He's eager to get out of the valley and get freedom too. Yes, been here too long. He's trying to gather up as many of his smoked fish as he can.
Let's see here. What's another pole arm I could get proficiency in? At least I don't think so yet. I'm planning out my next few stuff. Damn it. Monk.
Well, in this case, he found it somewhat submerged, and the dwarves built it originally
Oh, that's what?
to get them around the valley.
Oh, that's 4 hit dice. Fucking dumb.
What's that?
I forgot that my number of hit dice goes from 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, the monks only get 1d4 plus Constitution modifier for a level, even though you
Yeah.
start off with 2 dice. So you still end up with what, 4?
And make sure when you roll crits and stuff on your attacks, you can stun and kill things.
Yeah, those 20s on the crit rolls make a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Zhang had a good one there a week or so back.
So, can
Oh,
you guys
damn.
play Tuesday, Wednesday, or I can't play Wednesday? Tuesday or Thursday?
Thursday is best for me.
Okay. So far, Thursday.
I
can
can do
do-
Tuesday.
I can do Tuesday or Thursday.
I'm good
Yeah.
for anything yet.
Dean,
Either
can you make
works.
Thursday?
Give me one second to check my calendar here.
So I'll set up a game for Thursday. We'll continue this. We'll go to the next step. You guys have like 2 more tiers to get through. And then there's one more step. What's with the eye of the serpent, by the way? You guys remember, not that it
We had that
truly
little
mattered,
copper
but
plate on that one, did we not?
yeah, and there was some hints there and riddles, and it was about some guy scratched on it, some other stuff, and you guys realized, and you guys remember made the call, that you guys called it. You were like, the eye of the serpent is at the eye of the serpent. It's at the end of that wandering river. We have to get out there and follow that river to the end if we want to find the eye of the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something about an island in the lake or something.
Yeah.
There's that winding river in the valley, right?
Yeah. We've got to follow up with that, but that's a couple tiers down yet. Yeah, no, not this Thursday. It doesn't look like I'll be available this Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be out of town.
People can't play Tuesday.
I can do either day.
I'm out of town Thursday, but I can play. I'll be in Houston, but I can play. As
I
long
think
as we do it evening, like 5:36 your time, Darren, I should be okay.
Okay.
And I basically come home from my day job and then head straight to my night job.
Oh, it's on Tuesday.
Yeah, because I got a day job. Woohoo!
Lucky you.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Okay, well, it'll be Tuesday or Thursday, and sorry if you can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll play it by ear.
And I'll see how my work goes. I'm still farming like crazy. We have probably about a week or two of this hectic schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting in about 20 hours on the farm.
Wow.
So tomorrow I'm working, Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. And I'll work on this adventure. I haven't put a lot of time into it in the last week or two, so I'm just kind of winging it so far. But it's been fun, and I'll get it more on track. And I'm trying not to get too dramatic with this party. I'm just letting them have fun and winging it.
Mm-hmm.
And meeting people and such. Like Swillboth could have went either way. Who knows? It could have went either way with Rat and Cool, guys. I'll see you around. I'm gonna duck out and make some dinner.
Alrighty.
Yeah, enjoy the folding boat.
Yeah.
It levels up, and yeah, update your characters. And next level, you have the choice: stairs, lake,
Right up.
and you still fold up the boat and take it with you.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, guys.
We'll see you later. Talk
Yeah.
to you all again.
You
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Good night, Darren. Good night, Dean. Good night, Heather.
Good night.
See you, Nestor.
You see it?
See y'all later.